Right, I think we'll get this thing started again. I'll reload it into the game. I was looking at some of the economical things in before I started streaming, and I realized that during this year, the price of food has gone up by about 3 rubles. It started at about 140, or was it actually, at some point it was 138, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was, so yeah, the price is going up steadily. Because pretty much every price is going up slowly, so there is that. Let's unpause. So we did get the bridge finally completed. But how many things are we actually constructing right now? Constructing the flats over here, aren't we? Yeah, we just need the prefab panels, which we are producing now, so that's not going to be a problem. Lost around 200 desert infantry across the 3-4 day battle, while the infantry lost 600, 400 of them in a single round. The desert infantry lost attack in more rounds, so I'm really concerned. Hello, Mendoza. How's it going? Also, how's it going, Alberto? Actually, I suppose I could upgrade that one just for the heck of it. I don't think we need to get in there right now, but you know, it looks a bit better when it's made out of gravel there. So now that I did stream 6 hours yesterday, I did record for 3.5 hours today already, so I'm not sure how long my voice will last, but we'll go a few hours hopefully. Yes, we are still gathering up a lot of crops from the fields here, which... Ooh, right, now that may be a problem. Kind of, I mean... at least we know that mini Ukraine is capable of producing a lot of crops. It's already October, we'll have about a month, I think, to do the rest of the harvest. Maybe 1.5 months, but not all that long. Right, so the flats are still waiting for the prefab panels. How much would be another silo? Silos cost a lot of steel, if I remember correctly, so... yeah, well, 31 tons of steel, so it's not actually a huge amount, but it's steel that I can probably survive without. I mean, we don't need to worry about running out of crops anyway, so essentially the problem is mostly the fact of, you know, getting more consumption so that there's actually more throughput, so to speak. Actually wonder, perhaps once the winter hits or something like that. Warehouse can also store crops. True, it can. But I'd rather focus this warehouse mostly for food right now. Like, the 800 tons of crops here will be more than plenty for our needs and the consumption rate that we have. And honestly, we do produce a fair bit of food here. It's mostly that we're just so good at farming. Right, so we're down to 1 million rubles right now. And if we have a look at the loans real quick, we still have 2.3 million, which is quite a bit. Although, technically, well, no, I don't think it's a good idea. What I was thinking is, technically we could probably take a loan, or use the money that we had to pay off the other loan, but no, I think we'll save the money. That was for shorter loan. The loan interest rate is depending on the length of the thing, and these were for 3 years, so for 3 years it would still be 3.5. Yeah, it's for... well, it's not even for the smaller loan, it's just for the duration. Right, so this kindergarten is slowly getting people. Still waiting for the... oh, prefab panels are on their way, slowly but surely. And I'm guessing there might be another one somewhere. Or maybe not. By the looks of it, no. Alright then. Once we get this one up, we can move out some of the population, because we got plenty of adults living with their parents again. And there would be actually, there's no room there either, so we don't really need this one. Honestly, we should probably start building this one. We just need the population, or the room for the population to grow right now, and with the extra population we can then build stuff. We can have more people working at the food factory and so forth, and therefore we can then have another truck bringing in the food. We are currently not bringing any more boards here, so it's mainly the food that we'll be exporting, which will make a decent profit. Let's see, do you have the bus just drop in probably another set of workers? This is the food truck, isn't it? Yes, it is. I'm gonna speed up a little bit. Because we don't need to go on speed 1. There's very little things happening, but we can always pause if need be. Oh, we're still missing prefab panels. Now, where is the truck? Could be heading this way. One truck over there. Is this the truck that we are waiting? Looks to be that way. Yeah, it's getting prefab panels, and it's only gonna get 1.1 ton. I'm still going for the right place, so it doesn't matter. And over here we are getting a bit more workers to build this one. We already have the resources for this, so that's good. And I believe we have started... Oh, right, we don't need this many workers here. We'll lower that to 17 as well. Slowly surely we'll get all the resources. The groundworks will be done mostly with the excavators, I think. Now, I will take some steel. How much steel do we have right now? Not a lot. So what I'm going to do is going to buy a tiny bit more steel. And hopefully that will be enough for our needs for the time being anyway. Right, so how much food do we have here? We got 20 tons. I'm going to wait until we reach about 100 tons before I start bringing the extra truck. Just in case that there's a bit of extra influx. For example, now that we got this one, we can probably take over the population, for example, from this one. And now the people from other nearby houses will be moving into that one. But now we also have 50 people living here. Right, so our total population is actually 1,700. Not bad at all. I don't think we'll hit quite 2,000 by the end of the year, but it is growing, that much is obvious. Now we are working on this one already. The excavator should be on its way, I believe. And that road has been upgraded, so that's good. Now, I think what we might do actually is upgrade some of these roads as well. At some point we do need to do these, just so that we can feed in the gravel a little bit easier, although these will require mechanical components and such, which is going to be a bit trickier. One thing that I'm considering, though, is maybe setting up the oil pumps over here already. Now, the problem is we can't actually export that until we get a ship that is capable of doing that. Which, to be fair, is we could buy, especially if we take a loan. How expensive are the ships anyway? We'd need one of these. That's 500,000. On the other hand, it would export 2,700 tons. Okay, let's actually take a calculator. I got a pack of calculator here, so I'll use that. 2770 times how much is oil worth? Yeah, oil is definitely good for economy, which is why I'm considering it right now. 48.89. So each one of those would be worth 135,000 rubles. Now that would be profitable. Of course, I mean, there was a little bit extra, but let's say 100,000 rubles for each shipment. And when you deduct all the oil and such expenditures, it's not bad. Also, we should probably hold on, price of bitumen would be a lot larger price, and fuel would be a decent price as well. Oh, wait a minute, the oil price just got even higher. Okay. But yeah, the bitumen price would definitely be good. And that would mean that if we were to start producing bitumen on our own, but I think at first we'll just start with exporting raw oil. Although, do we need... No, I don't think we do. I mean, we can do it technically very small setup at first. What I'm thinking is, if we were to set up an oil rig here... Oh man, that's some good oil. Especially if we flatten the terrain over here a little bit. Man, it reaches all the way there. Okay, I wish that there was an oil... like oil rig kind of thing for the underwater parts there. But let's say we put one down here. I don't know, we'll put it this way. Yeah, oil rig would really be useful, especially with the random maps where the oil ends below water, but also, like, it would make sense. Right, so... we got that. Now, what we could do, actually... a storage would cost a fair bit, but I think we could afford that. Now, let's zoom in a little bit. Place one right about there. And then... I think we're gonna go with just one pump right now. I think it will be enough. I mean, eventually we'll do a proper setup over here, but we don't want to use too much money right now, because we do need to set up all of this first, and it's gonna take a fair bit of money and time. Now, to be fair, I could probably use the cash to build these. Yeah, that doesn't cost much. This one costs a bit more, but not a lot either. How much would be a refinery? That would be a lot more, I believe. Oil refinery, it costs 300 tons of steel, 62 tons of mechanical components, and then asphalt, concrete, and gravel. So yeah, it costs a fair bit more. I don't think we have the cash for that right now, but what we do have... Hold on, let me just make sure that we can actually export stuff. Wait, do you need a pumping harbor for the ship? Because if we do, then I think you do, actually. How much would it cost? Quite a bit. It would be a big investment, but I think we can do it. Which... oh, actually... well, we can make this completely independent, technically speaking. I think. Do I need... I don't know if I need a pump in between, but... let's say we put down this... oh, can fit there somewhere. We'll place that there. Yeah, no, the pump is not necessarily needed, but it doesn't always hurt. But we'll go with that one right now. Right, so we got that one. There is some more oil around there, but that's not really a problem. We'll set up a bit more around here, but I believe this area didn't have oil. We can technically check that again. Yeah, there's not really around here much. There's a fair bit around there. But like this area is what we do want to terraform eventually, but I was going to set up a harbor over there eventually anyway, so might as well start it. Right then, so we just need to set up the... there's a few things that we need to set up actually. First of all, we're gonna need electricity. First, let's set up the pipes. Gonna cost a little bit, but it should be alright. We can probably use money to buy these. And we'll just raise that one up a little bit. Like that, and then connect it there. Excellent. I'm gonna use the money to build those as well. Then we'll set up the road from here. Actually, we're gonna follow the pipelines more or less. There we go. And now we just need to get power here. And technically connect this road to the main road here. Actually, let's curve it up a little bit, shall we? Now, it starts from there, so we'll connect it right about there. So we'll get the pipe done. Or pipes done. We already have those, so all we need now is the power and the harbor and the ship. Which, to be fair, those two last ones are going to be a bit expensive. If need be, we can always take another loan, I suppose, but... with this setup, we can technically just have a ship going in there, getting the tankers filled, going back, and in the meanwhile, they'll fill up that one, and yeah, it should be alright. Okay, so power. The question is, do we still have... Now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to get another high voltage switch right about here. We're going to get some high voltage wires. How high voltage were we using over here? I believe we were using the 8 megawatts. But that's probably what we're going to have to go with again. Fiddling in the way, okay. Oh. I think I saw something over there, but it's... oh, hold on. It was momentarily green somewhere around here. Oh. There was one small gap there. Hold on, and then we need to get down here, don't we? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Then we'll get a power transformer somewhere around here. For example, there, we can probably bring in a little bit smaller power lines down there. And we can do that. Then we just need to get the substation here. And that will probably be good enough. Use one of these, I suppose. Connection too sharp. There we go. And use money for that. Okay, let's unpause for a quick moment, see how much money we'll have left after that, because we do still need to buy the vehicle, and we have enough money for that. It is going to strain our economy a fair bit. Also, I think we need to build these real quick. And then let's get the ship. 500,000. Oh boy. Right, and what you're going to do is... alright, that's not completed yet. I'm going to get back to you then. This is going to keep our economy afloat. We can pay off the loads and all that, and then we'll be able to utilize the money to actually build up our economy. Right, we got that one. It's without power supply because the substation hasn't been built yet. There we go. Now we have power. The pump is working. It's getting a fair bit of oil actually per day. I think it will be enough to gain money. We'll go there, and then beyond the Soviet countries, or beyond the Soviet borders, and over here, wait until loaded, and start. So yes, there's already a fair bit of oil available. Right, so we got a message of new snowblow, okay. And open the menu up here. For the ship, oh right, it needs to go all the way around there, but once it's gone there once, it just needs to go down here. Okay, it doesn't need to go through there, but it doesn't need to go around mini Ukraine all the time. Only partially, but yeah, it will take some time before it gets here. So now we are currently paying a fair bit. We've got some people that are living with their parents. How's this one? Oh, okay, it's just missing the prefab panels mostly. Alright then, I suppose we could probably take up some people from here and move them over there again. Just to make sure that we have enough room on these buildings for the people to grow up. Hello Ansing, how's it going? 2.5 tons a day, so that's 300 rubles a day. Something like that. To be fair, yeah, I suppose I could get another oil rig. Somewhere around here. Although I don't want to have the connection pre-made, I'll place it myself. Just because I want to get the road connection here somewhere. But is that within reach of the power is my next question. Or did I screw it up? Let's check that real quick. No, it is definitely within reach. Alright then. So we'll build that one. Get the road connection through here somewhere. Actually connected that one. And then we'll go and select the pipe. There we go, and build that. That's a bit more expensive. Right, so now that we got this one pumping 5 tons per day and about 6 tons per day, that means about 11 tons per day. 1 ton is about 50 rubles worth of selling, so it's getting better. It's not a huge profit, but it might be worth it in the long run. Right, oh, the ship is already here. I mean, it's a lot faster than the other two. Speaking of the other two, is the ship... that one has already a fair bit of food. And this one has 21 tons of food as well, okay. I think it prefers this side. At least by the looks of it. We're bringing in another 3.5 tons. Right, did we upgrade that road? We did indeed. Let's upgrade another bit of road there. But that was a large investment of money. Hopefully we can get the shipments quickly enough. I mean... well, we don't have a huge amount of oil here yet, but it is growing rather quickly. Oh man, we might actually hit the 2,000 population. We already have another 400 babies. And 500 children. Okay, the ship is already over here, so it's getting closer. On the other hand, it's still going to take a long while to fill up the ship. Because it can fit 2,700. I think in the long run that will be a good investment. As soon as we've essentially got enough money to pay back the ship, or get back the money from buying the ship and all that, then we should be alright. 175 days until the ship is full. That might be the case, yeah. Luckily the ship doesn't cost any upkeep while it's in the harbor, it just uses fuel one. Oh right, it's going to use a fair bit of fuel once it gets there, yep. $135,000 for a full load, yeah. Yeah, we could, but I think we'll let it go on its own right now. Oh right, we're specifically filling this side of the place by the looks of it. Wait, why are you filling it with fuel? No, 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 that's not what's supposed to happen. Can I empty that? Or is it always having that? God damn it. Can I empty the vehicle somehow? Wait, unload at? Am I missing something obvious? Oh, right. Except we don't have a tanker for the unload. Or, like, we don't have anything in there. I mean, one thing that we can do is we can just send this one to the Soviet Union. Well, okay, I suppose, yeah, I kind of does have the storage there, but... we'll just send it to sell the Russian fuel back for them, and then we'll go around and get some oil. That's gonna be a bit costly, but... that's a certain way to get rid of that fuel. Ooh, it's already November, which means that we're gonna get snow very soon. There's 40 tons of fuel there. So that's a fair bit. True, I mean, yeah, it's well, we now stumbled on that mistake. We know to avoid that in the future. Oh, and we've almost gotten the another set of flats here completed. Ooh, 1900. Man, we might be hitting the 2000 mark this year. Have a look, how much did we... last month we got over 100. This month we've already gotten, well, about 100. I'm not quite there yet, but yeah, we should be getting the prefab panels soon, right? Yeah, there they are. Need to upgrade that road as well. I think what we're going to do next is upgrade that bit of road. Slowly we'll upgrade this part of the road as well. Now we have a lot of boards in here. And bricks and steel. We haven't done the brick factory yet. But I want to have steady income before I start building more of those. And the fuel is going to be, or rather the oil is going to be the way to do that, I think. We got a fair bit of it, at least building up. Also, how far is the ship already? Oh, it's going that way. And we got the snow. Lovely. Now, I do have one fear about that area there, which I'm not going to reveal, because if I do, then it's going to happen right away. I don't want to jinx it. It has something to do with keeping warm during winter. Well, actually, there's a few things about that. Yeah, fire. I mean, technically, well, actually, no. I don't think it's close enough for this to even reach. I don't know. It might be close enough, technically speaking. Problem is that the... oh, yeah, it does... well, it doesn't reach to the harbor itself. It does reach about... Yeah, it reaches about there. To the first wall break. Not to the second. But that's the edge of the limit. But you know, oil is not flammable, right? That's how it works. Okay, we are going to move a bit more population from this house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then everyone around here will start moving in here because there's room. But now we have a lot more workers available. Oh god, 50 workers there. Alright then. How many workers do we have at the fuel factory? Quite a few. How much? We got 40 tons of food in there. Not bad. And we are clearing the roads. Somewhat. I think 3 vehicles is not enough for this town here. The uni, yeah, there's definitely an overflow of students still. Actually, let's have a look. We had 140. Well, the university educated people hasn't grown all that much. On the other hand, we've been going only for a bit over a month. Well, actually, 2 months now. Today, so there hasn't been a huge amount of time for people to graduate, but I expect there to be quite a few soon enough. And technically we don't need the university educated people all that much, although if I remember correctly, although I might be mistaken, some of the university educated people might work better in certain buildings, but they're not required in everything, so technically, currently we need them mostly to be professors and doctors, which isn't too bad. Let's have a look at the population status. The loyalty to the party is still dropping quite a bit. Cultural happiness is pretty decent. Sports is pretty decent. Religious is, well, I mean, we don't have any churches here. We can't build them. Clothes, food, and health and happiness are all pretty good. That is lovely. We're gonna need to start planning another apartment box, I think, because we are expanding quickly right now, and I believe our construction office is pretty much idle. We already upgraded that. What I think I'll do, I'll actually upgrade this piece of road first. Then that one. Although that, well, actually we don't need to get anyone in there, do we? Any more bigger? There are some that are a little bit bigger, if I remember correctly. Especially, no, that's not the correct tab. Some of these are bigger. I have a little bit more on the other hand. Okay, there's a problem with the power lines over there, so we need a bit thinner. That's not quite good enough. Oh, right, there's the footpath going in there. Okay, we could always build more around here. Now, I believe these were the highest quality of flats, and it has pretty high worker capacity as well. Okay, because of the infrastructure there, okay, it's just the heating pipes. I think if we were to build it down here, yeah, we could easily place one down there. And we fit in another one around here. Not easily. No, I think we want to put it this way then. And then we just need to build some road here. I'm actually going to connect this one there. And then, let's see, can we connect that one there? And we can build those manually. We just need to get some footpaths around here. Ooh, that's a bit too tight. I suppose we can get the roads done first and then we can connect that. Although on this side... we can only connect there. If we connect over here... Ooh, that's... there we go. And I suppose we could... oh, building on the way. We could get a footpath around here. Connect that there. Oh, we can't actually get through there. Okay, how about bring this under there. We need to get rid of that one so we can connect this one. Just want to make sure that I have options there. Oh, god damn it, everyone's going to work here. We don't need this many workers here. We'll go with 20 on each of these. Plus the roads. I mean, the roads are going to be done relatively quickly. Oh, this kindergarten is actually coming rather full, so we'll increase the staff numbers there. Allowing for more babies to be taken care of there. Actually wonder... we could connect that there. And this here, so that's going to give the house over here, I mean, which... oh, wait a minute. Oh, maybe. There we go. Do the buses fill up or are they still half empty? I think they are mostly full, I reckon. Let's have a look at this. Well, it's still half empty there. About this one, that's about half empty. Okay, so they're about half empty by the looks of it. And this one's heading back. Oh, that's almost full actually. And then the bus around here. Oh, right, this one's going between the buildings or stops here, so that isn't necessarily the best to compare to. So let's have a look. Is this... it is within reach of both of the new flats there, so that's good. Also means that the kindergarten is within reach, and then people can use that to go to school if need be. Because the school is probably well beyond the reach of that. Yeah, I must be. Or school, actually, school is not without or beyond reach of that one, but it is beyond the reach of these flats here. Plenty of people there. How about the shopping center, actually? There's quite a few shoppers there. I'm going to increase the amount of workers there a little bit. Oh man, there's a huge influx of people going in there. Oh, we're about to hit 2,000. Alright then. Oh, that's 1,000 productive age workers. Excellent. Also, there's a little bit... well, there's actually plenty of extra room there. Not a huge amount of extra room around. Well, there's a little bit around there. Probably use this house as a bit of... oh, crap. We are very low on money right now. We may need to take another loan. Yeah, there will be an influx of people constantly, so we need to keep expanding. Right, is this ship actually... no, it's not... oh, actually it is there. Is it being filled? Oh, yeah. Already has 33,000 rubles worth of money there, but it's not enough. I mean, it's 20% filled already. It's not too bad, but... yeah, we are going to have to take a smaller loan, I think. What we are going to do... we're going to take a 1-year loan. Of 500,000. I'm not going to use that to buy resources or anything, just to keep our economy rolling for the time being. As soon as we get this ship running back and forth, it's probably not going to do that more than once or twice a year, to be fair, but if it does even that, it's fine by me. Because that's 6.2 tons per day and 5.2 or 5.1, somewhere around there. Alright then. I'm slowly filling, but yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's a large tanker. Now, have we actually exported anything from these in a while? That's being slowly filled up still. What about this one? Oh, this is halfway done. Is it maybe filling both of them at the same time a little bit? Possibly. If we take into account the... So food, it takes about twice the room per ton as board. Okay, there's a small difference there, but it is almost the same tonnage. Or volume, rather. Is this 24 workers? Are you gonna do... No, you're not gonna refill. You'll actually take people to the food factory here. Speaking of which, we're about to hit the 100 tons, so what we're gonna do... We're gonna take this one. And... I'm actually gonna set your lines be the same one as the... Not the grain storage. I believe that one. And I'm actually gonna send you to the warehouse first. So basically we'll drop a bit... Make sure that there's enough food in here. Because, oh god, it's running low. Means that we'll be buying the food soon enough. Unless the truck bringing the... Well, the food truck is right about here. But it's not far away. There we go. How much was there left over? Not a lot. Not a lot indeed. The other truck should be on its way back already, I think. Yeah, it is. Just very slow around here because the maintenance trucks don't actually go this far. If I remember correctly, there wasn't enough room for the building over there because it's a relatively sizable building. Okay, well at least these are working. This one requires some gravel still, which I presume is on its way. That one has been completed. I mean, heck. Do we need to connect to that? We don't. What we can do is get rid of those. Connect there. I believe it has 2.3 tons. Yeah, it will mostly only reach the store, but then it means that the other truck will maybe need to bring a bit less to the store. And if it has at least a little bit extra for the ships, then that's fine by me. Now, they are certainly filling up only this one right now. Okay, we've reached January. We are over 2,000 population. Kindergarten, well, it has plenty of staff at least. Let's have a look at the university. Yeah, there's still plenty of students waiting for professor. But the amount of university educated has increased now. What's the year deficit? A lot. Let's have a look. Last year, it's only 850,000 rubles. Although a lot of that was vehicles imported and foreign manpower and such. The immigrations. And then we did buy a lot of steel and such. 100,000 or 114,000 of that was steel. Fuel was quite a bit. There was a bit of a spike there when we had the ship accident. Okay, we got 40,000 rubles worth of fuel already here, but it's still going to take a while. But if we have a look at the total numbers for last year, since we didn't actually export all that much closer to the end of the year, because we were filling both of the ships at the same time, we stopped exporting board or stopped shipping the boards rather. Yeah, the ship will cover most of it, and then once we get some of the food exports, that will cover probably the rest of it. So we might be able to, but the extra expenditure because of the loans will be a problem. And we're certainly paying a lot of it right now. So within a year we'd need to pay 1 million. That's probably not going to happen actually. We'll probably have to take one more big loan, but slowly but surely we are paying off the loans. Well, I say that, but the total amount is again at 2.3 million. About 2.4 actually. We're missing the gravel there. Are there at least vehicles coming in here with the gravel? There's one. Another one. But technically, yes. I think we may need to improve this road here a little bit. First of all, I don't think we need the footpath on that side. That's just pointless because everyone is coming from this side already. Although, what we could do... Oh, there's a building in the way. There we go. Football, soccer on an ice field. Yeah, I mean, I've done that. That was like a snow up until almost to your knees. But it was hockey on the. I mean, technically, yeah, you could probably set up a hockey field there and be just fine. Well, I mean, luckily the water is right there. Just get a small pump and you can get all the water you need. Right, so I wanted to redo this part of the road here. Mostly because, well, all I need to redo is actually this road. It's going to cost a little bit, but it's going to be better in the long run, because it will allow the vehicles to go a little bit quicker. I'm going to contract that manually. Because they don't need to do the double turn there, they can just do one turn. Yeah, I actually like the fact that they added the snow in there. It looks like it's fairly deep in snow there. At least if you look at the letters there, it's halfway up there. Okay, I don't think we had a lot of food on that, but the food on here is already 50 tons. It has 7,000 rubles, almost 8,000. Okay, still waiting for some gravel there. Now the question is, how quickly can we get this one done? How many workers? There's 16 now. There's a lot of buses coming in and out, so if we have a look at this side, there's a dozen. There's a lot of the microbuses just going back and forth between the site and the bus stop right now. Well, technically there's only 2 of them, but still doing fine work. Oh, you have 45 workers, but nowhere for them to work at. I see. Over here we need a lot of steel, which we don't have. I'm not going to start importing more steel right now either. Now, how's the situation over here? There's not a lot of workers in there. Got your 2.3 tons of food, and we got 110 tons of food in here. So that's good. But this one is slowly filling up. Of course, it's still going to take a while before we can actually export. It's probably going to be somewhere around spring before that one leaves, but at least it will go, and will probably be about 10,000 rubles. So, okay, we got 50,000 already here. We're about 1/3 done. Because I presume that the price of the oil has gone up again. Oh yeah, it's 56 already. Oh man. Oh yeah, the price has been going steadily up. Alright then. I will take it. Now then, is there anything that we could be building other than roads, maybe? And we have already all the dumpers going around. Alright, we are building the flats right now, and we don't have adults with the parents, but we've got 2,100 population already, so that's not bad. We're doing the groundworks over here and over here. Just about starting the groundworks on this side. Wait, what? Okay, I'm just using these footpaths here because it's technically shorter and it doesn't affect the speed during winter all that much. Especially since there's a lot of roads here that have not been upgraded yet. Which honestly, I suppose we could do. Upgrade that one. It's a bit of a long one. New vehicle type. Hold on, what's this? Meteor 342. Is this a ship or something? Or is that... No, no, I don't think it is a ship. Let's have a look. Oh, it is. It's a passenger ship. 24 knots. Oh. Oh my. That's pretty quick. Not that we necessarily need it around here. Not yet anyway. I think at some point we will have like a small harbor maybe around here for passengers to go between the city here and the city here. I suppose towns are probably a bit more accurate term for that, but still, that might be working fairly well. But yeah, over here in the bus stop, well, that's actually 30 workers right now, and that's just going through to the other bus stop right now. Hold on, actually. We got 2 vehicles. But this one goes to the Strikeout bus stop. You know what? I'm gonna get another bus. I know that I was not supposed to use more money right now, but I think this will go for good use. We'll buy one of these again. And what we're gonna do is we are going to assign this to take people from here and take it to the stop over there. That will get us a bit more workers to the food factory. I mean, there's plenty of them right now. Honestly, we might be able to get another food truck, actually. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Those trucks don't cost a huge amount. They will pay themselves back eventually. Right, so cover it all. I'm gonna buy another one of these. Then a set line, that one, and launch. Oh, except I think we may need to set you to the warehouse first. I'm actually gonna go all the way across the bridge to turn around. Looks that way. Alright then. We'll need gravel for this one. Slowly but surely we'll have that road upgraded. And how are the flats coming along? If they're done with the groundworks there. We're working on the groundworks here, but they don't need a lot of resources anymore. Just some gravel and a little bit of asphalt. Oh, there's steel going to the flats. That's good. How much steel do we still have? Not a huge amount. 20 tons. Or 19.5. How's the ship doing? Okay, it has almost 1100 tons of oil. The value is slowly growing, but the question is it growing fast enough? Another problem that we have is that we can't actually connect another one to here. We need to set up a pump to then get more connected. And that's going to be extra cost. We're going to have to go with these two, I think. Although there are some things that we could do. Longer line to the food store. Yeah, pretty much. No, there's actually not much we can do. It doesn't actually go underground there. But yeah, there are a lot of people going to the shopping center. Oh, that is a lot of shoppers. What is our population? It's still... Oh, we do have some adults living with their parents now, which means that this one's full. So we'll relocate another 10. Once we get this one completed, we'll bring in another 50 or something like that. The population is certainly increasing, and we've got 20 workers waiting there. Do we still have the university problem? We kind of do. Although it's not as large, so I'm presuming... Yeah, oh, we've got another 30 university educated people now. And I believe that's mostly last month, isn't it? Oh, it did grow a fair bit last month. If we go back to start of December... Yeah, it's grown quite significantly. Right, the question is, will we run out of money before the ship actually goes to the... We might. I mean, we can always take more loans, but... Yeah, we're starting to have a problem. We have a death spiral, so to speak. As soon as we can get the food exports going, at least, then that will alleviate the problem a little bit. I'm guessing the power plant is working perfectly fine. Well, it's at least working. And we got a bus over here that has plenty of workers. Oh, there's another shift going in. And once that reaches the bus stop, there's going to be another shift coming in. So it's actually working pretty well with these two bus stops here. Especially because the different distances, they will always be a bit out of sync. Which means that there's going to be a bit steadier line, or steadier flow of workers into the power plants. Right, so we lost a lot of crops around here, I presume, but we still have 700 tons there. We have another 120 tons there. Let's actually have a look at the total resource stages. Crops, 1400 tons. It's not too bad. And that's a lot of workers going to the food factory. Excellent, so we have a lot of food in here. And now that we have 3 of the trucks going in over here, we might be able to get this one going a little bit sooner. Okay, this food truck there. Although we are using so much food around here that I'm not sure. Yeah, that small truck. Oh, we just got that finished. Excellent. But the small food truck is actually empty already. But it does keep the food going there. You know what? Since we know that this is not going to have anything to the harbor, I'm just going to send you to there. I'm going to delete that stuff for you. I'm guessing it kept it on for the other two, at least I hope so. Yes, it did. Good. Oh, they're right. Wait a minute, why? What? Where are you heading? Oh, refueling. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so here's the second food truck. 140 tons there. Nice. Okay, we're down to 195,000 rubles. And we got 69,000 rubles here. Still not quite halfway done, but it's about 45% built up, I think. 2,200 popular. Oh man, that is growing like crazy. Now then, we're seeing some prefab panels here, which should be arriving somewhere along the line. And we are upgrading this road, which is also taking a long while. But now that we upgraded that one, the traffic is a lot smoother around here. That makes me happy. Okay, let's have a look. Yep, power plant is working fine. We're still carrying 32 workers back and forth. Alright then. Carrying 50 workers. Oh god. Last chance to buy a tram. Well, we don't have any trams right now, so no problem there. I think it's actually going to be closer to 150,000 rubles once it actually reaches there, but the question is, can we keep the expenditure in check until then? And I don't think we can. The loans are costing a lot to us. And I think the oil price has actually gone down a little bit now. Yeah, it has. Alrighty then. Take 2 million low, pay the rest of the first one, and the last one you'd have 1 million left of the money to last until the export are running. That's a possibility. At least now that the vehicles can drive on full speed again, the food export should be running a lot quicker. For example, that's going to bring in... Oh, did he actually load it on this one? Oh yeah, it did. And then that one loaded in here, okay. We're missing 8 tons of food here. And now that we've upgraded most of the roads all the way here, we'll be actually able to get most of the things done here. Are the construction offices doing much? We're working on the prefabs and the road around here. What I think I'll do, because I do want to upgrade these bits of road here, but I can't do it right now. Or I probably shouldn't do it right now, so what I'll do is I'll upgrade these roads on this side here first. One by one. Gonna take a long while, but we'll upgrade those so we'll have a decent road down here to go around. The train set is available, alright then. Oh, still missing a tiny bit of gravel. And there seems to be a lot of people playing at the football ground. That's alright. We've got plenty of prefab panels. Those are not going to run out at any point, I don't think. Our plant is working. Food is still 140 tons. Also, there's going to be a bit more influx of workers coming into the factory, so... Alright, yeah, I suppose we could upgrade these bits of road here as well. Just for uniformity's sake. Livestock farm wouldn't be terrible either. Although, actually, Just making sure these can carry livestock, yes. Although it does take a fair bit of room. Oh, this is almost ready to go off. It's 12,000 rubles already. That might buy us a little bit more time. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough time to get this one filled. Probably not. Let's see, so the interest rate of both of these is still pretty decent. We are paying those off with a relatively good speed. But yeah, you know what? I will take that 2 million ruble loan. I'm going to go with 5 year. Well, not 5 year. I'm going to go with 3 year. The interest rate hasn't grown all that. Well, it's about the same trajectory over there. It will borrow that money. We will pay off 440,000. So that will be paid off soon enough. And then this one will return 400,000. So we'll still have 1.2 million. These should be paid off soon. Well, at least the rates are going to be so much lower now. All those that it's not going to be a problem. Let's have a look. Does it go down at all? Oh yeah, they do. You know what? I'm just going to pay off the remaining loan. I'll quickly pause. 914. Return money. Okay, owed 0. Oh. How much interest I pay? Ooh, interesting. Oh, now it's gone. Okay, good. 673. There we go. If we have a look at this, amount borrowed, amount owed, paid amount. Oh. Okay, so what we can see is we paid 50,000 rubles already, or actually 51,000 rubles worth of interest on the second loan. We've got a fair bit of time to pay it off, so it's not that bad, but now we got a decent cash reserve. We don't have a huge amount of loans anymore. Only 2 rather major loans though. But the total amount that we owe right now is 3.3 million. We do have the 1 million extra there, and honestly, as soon as this is starting to run regularly, although I don't think we'll ever get that running regularly, to be fair. Although, actually, now that I think of it, the refinery... Oh no, it doesn't actually... Yeah, there's going to be less fuel that way. Or less liquids to export that way, so it's going to take even longer. Now, they would be more expensive, of course. At the same time, we'd have to set up all the work environments and such. Like the bus stops and such, and that would be a lot of extra investments. Have we... No, we actually haven't. True, I wouldn't have to import the fuel. How much are we paying for the fuel last year, for example? About 40,000 rubles. But it is a decent bit. It's a second class individual thing. But again, setting up all the refineries and such there would be very expensive. investment. It would pay itself back eventually, but right now I don't think we should do it. Yeah, another wagon. We have upgraded the road over here. Have we upgraded the road down here? Yes, we have. And that road is now very much favored by that. Suppose I could start upgrading this side of the road. Because there's not a huge traffic, is there? From all through here. So yeah, I suppose we could. Although, because that flat requires a lot more prefab panels. Other than that, it's doing fine. Over here, they require prefab panels. Are there either one of the trucks on their way here? There's one. Second one is not there. Or do we only have one? I thought we had two. We do have two. Where is the second one? Okay, well that dropped prefab panels here. Oh, and the second one is right there. Alrighty then. Now you're going to this one here. That's good, because it does require the prefab panels. And oh yeah, the adulting with the parents is starting to be a problem again. Try expand the land a little bit more. True, I could. But the problem is we can't connect it to this storage here, so we need to set up a pump to actually gather up the connections. Again, that wouldn't necessarily be a huge investment in terms of money, but it would be another investment that we'd have to do. No, that would be in the infrastructure section. So, pumping station, 10 tons of steel, 2.1 tons of mechanical components. The others are not particularly impressive costs, but those two are something that I'm kind of trying to avoid. But on the other hand, now I think how it works is we probably wouldn't even need to be directly, or would not have to have all of that within the land. I think it can pump from underground, or underwater rather. Just need to have enough room for the pump itself. But we would have to be close enough for the power over there, so we'd need to bring it down somewhere around here. Wouldn't be the best, but it's certainly doable. Right, let's have a look at the from center. Now the beginning over here should be easy. Once we start going further and further in, it's gonna get more difficult. Actually, now that I think of it, with terraforming you could technically make some oil rigs essentially. You just need to get a bridge. Actually, you don't even need to have a bridge, technically speaking. You just need to be within reach of power, and you need to get the pipe out. I mean, if you use money to insta-build it, that is. There's an oil rig. Would certainly fit in here. But now we do need to set up the pump, but we'll place that one there. Now, I wonder how good of a quality is it? It doesn't say yet. It's not going to be a huge investment, to be fair. Right, so let's get the pump out. Actually, I'm going to pause for a quick moment. Pumping station. I'm going to place it here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this one on this side and that one on there, and then connect this here. So cancel the pipes. And then build... Oh, cooling... Oh! Well, we don't need the cooling pipes here, but that's interesting. I generally want to... Oh crap, that's the wrong side, isn't it? Cancel all plans. We want to connect around here. But I want to raise the pipes up a little bit, just so that we can then have roads going under if need be. And we probably do need to, so... Gonna be lovely foresight over there. And that's gonna be a 2-sharp turn, okay. If we cancel a tiny bit there. That works, okay. Maybe 26,000 rubles though. Oh right, and that's not even all of it yet. Too sharp of a turn, alright then. There we go. So that's 36,000 rubles. I will build those. I will build this one as well. Because it will pay itself back eventually. And I will build that one and just... I will want to set up a road here. There we go. It's a bit squiggly lines there, but it works. Right, so that should expand the fuel production. So now that's still 6 tons. That's 4.5 tons. And that's 5 tons. So that is now 15 tons per day. That means that it's going to take a little bit less time to build this one up. And yeah, the speed is increasing. Yeah, 15 to 16 tons a day now, which is better. It is certainly better than before. And now there's still room for one more if need be, but the power is going to be a slight issue, so we'd have to set up another substation somewhere around here. It's not a huge problem, but it would take a little bit extra work. Now then, let's have a look. University. Oh, there's not a huge influx of people there anymore. Oh, we got almost 300 university educated people. Okay. Oh, we got plenty of doctors, we don't really need more. We got plenty of professors as well. I suppose we could increase that by one more. I think we'll research chemistry. It's going to take a while to be researched, and it's going to take some of the professors out of the regular work. I think it will be fine. Now, how's the flats? Still requiring prefab panels, and that's requiring both prefab panels and steel. Well, we got some panels moving in from there. Right, I suppose... Are we building anything else but those two? Not really. What I think I'll do is I will actually upgrade that road. There's not a huge amount of vehicles going back and forth here anyway, so... Other than the gravel trucks, I suppose. But they can go around from here, and it shouldn't be too bad. And once we upgrade this side, then we're going to start upgrading probably some of these roads and that road over there. Have this area a little bit better. Now then, population is still growing. Already in April, which means that we've started... Oh hey, we exported food. Let's actually have a look. When did we export that? Was that last month? Yeah. 23,000. Not bad. So if we have a look at this year's, other than some importing of resources and workforce, we currently have about 30... Well, I mean, honestly, because a lot of that is steel, isn't it, and mechanical components. So that's 45,000? No, it's not that much, is it? 44,000. Well, without those steel and mechanical components, and the manpower, we would have actually made a profit this year. So far, of course. But this ship hasn't left yet. Which is getting fuller and fuller. About 2/3 now. Just waiting for these to be completed so we can expand the population here. And we did start working on the road here, and oh man, that's been fast. I mean, I suppose they can just get the resources from there, so it doesn't take all that long. We've got that one upgraded. We have nothing here in the warehouse. Not sure if we need the warehouse there technically, but it's good to have an extra warehouse if we need to start storing something. Because it doesn't really cost much in terms of power or anything. We need adults living with parents already. That's all. Oh man, this year 540 births. There's been 171 deaths and 7 escapes as well, but it's not too bad. So that road is going to be upgraded rather quickly. Now, technically, we could upgrade this bit of road here with ease because there's... I mean, that's going to be upgraded soon, and there is a secondary road around here which is already gravel. That's going to be lovely. We have about 1 million rubles, and our loans are still pretty high. Okay, 1,800 tons of oil already. Not too bad. Now, technically... Alright, but we need to get the electricity a little bit closer because it has about 250 meters range, I believe. But if we have a look at just the location where we could put it... If we were to... Hold on. Around there would be close enough without covering all the land there, but not all the area within here, without being overlapping too much. Remember the workforce last year, maybe. Yeah. Sounds about right. The glory of the Soviet Republic. Oh man, there's already 34. Alright then. Only some panels over there and both panels in steel here. Where is that bus heading? The Volley, which is over here, isn't it? Yeah, so that will be bringing people there. That road is almost completed already. That one has just been completed. What I think I'll do is I'll upgrade this bit of road here real quick. I'm going to upgrade more of this road as well, because it's not going to be in the way of anything important. But it will certainly allow us to work a little bit faster there. Oh, there's still plenty of people at the power plant right now, but... Oh yeah, there's another shift coming in. We got a... No, we still need the prefab panels. There's steel coming in for this one. Another oil pump is another 50,000. Still be worth to do it. Possibly. I mean, that would increase it probably about another 5 or 6 tons of oil per day. Because it's a rather good area, so... Well, yeah, maybe we will do that. Hold on, so we just need to figure out the location. Set around here would probably be the best. Between those trees... Okay. We don't need to go all that far in, to be fair. But after this, if we want to set or get even more pumps, then we need to select or make another, or rather more oil rigs. We need to set up another pump setup, and that's going to be a lot of extra. So this is probably going to be the last oil pump for the time being. I think that will be enough. Oh man, it connects automatically there. Now, I don't want it to connect automatically though. It's probably not going to be the best there. We'd have to go a little bit further in this way. a small fuel investment by doing this, but I think it will be alright. So a little bit surely. Okay, I think that's enough. Put that one down there. We'll get the road first. It's mostly a service road, but all good to have. Go right next to the road there, then connect that way. And we'll build that. And we'll build that. And we needed the electricity, didn't we? We do. Okay then. So let's set up a substation here. That should work. Let's just get a medium, or one of these medium wires. Although that's gonna be a problem, isn't it? Oh, that increases the... okay. Okay, so we've found a new problem. We can technically go around that pipe, I suppose. Yeah, we can actually go through here. Oh no, we can... okay, no, it worked. Okay, just build that. We do need to get the substation completed. And now we have power, and that's gonna be how much? Another 5.5 tons of oil. Okay, so it should get this filled up soon enough. It's already 2,100 tons. Alright then. Now these fill up. Oh, that's almost ready to go again. This one has a fair bit of food there. And speaking of food, another 5 tons. For the exports, and there's plenty of food at the shopping center now, so that's good. Now we don't have clothes or electronics or anything like that there, which is... oh man, that's a lot of people walking in here. Let's increase the number of workers there. Yeah, the second ship will fill up a little bit faster. But the ship is a lot quicker, and it doesn't need to travel all that long, in all fairness. It just needs to go around here, and then up to the edge of there, and then return. So it does its trip relatively quickly, but I think we'll maybe get, I don't know, somewhere around 300 to 500 tons of fuel. In the meanwhile, which, well, actually probably not even that much. Maybe 200 to 400. Still a decent amount. Have we gotten the flats completed yet? No, quite yet. Still missing a tiny bit of panels here. There's a truck bringing panels, but it's probably going to head in for this one. But we need the housing. Because the people in here will actually be able to... oh, we don't have quite yet the working age children there yet. Come on. We need the panels. Also, are we... yeah, those are the only ones that we're actually working on. I think I will upgrade this one. It's going to be a bit expensive, but since it's right next to the travel storage, it's not going to be all that bad. We'll get that one. Then I think we'll start upgrading these roads here. Just to have it done. That has been upgraded. But there's not really much around here that we still need to upgrade. We could technically upgrade that road, but in practice it's not going to happen. Mostly because the vehicles can't actually leave from there, so we couldn't actually get it done. Now, is the ship ready to leave? Not quite yet, still missing 450 tons, or something like that. No, actually 500. Oh hey, this is completed. Alright then, I'm just gonna utilize this again, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now just wait for the people to move in here. And the kindergarten, ooh, is pretty full. And this one's requiring a bit more panels, but it should be done soon. Over 130,000 rubles there. And have we actually exported any more lately? That's almost ready to export. And that's about halfway done. Let's have a look. This year's exports. No, we've only had that one. Well, no, I think we've had 2 food exports actually. Yeah, there's been 2. Alrighty then. Well, that's still only the 23,000. It's not a huge amount, but it will be good. And I mean, honestly, the food factory is probably working with a pretty good speed. And we've got 165 tons of food there. Which means that the crops over here are actually having a bit of a problem keeping up now. Might need another truck. I think we'll do that. So we'll buy a covered hoe. Another one of these. And set line the grain storages. And start. That will allow us to gather up a bit more crops around here as well. Which will be a good thing. Oh, we got this one completed as well. Suppose I could use this one to be the seeder for that one then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And these 2 actually have much higher capacity. Oh wow, that's everyone's just going to the bus stop there. Alrighty then. Is this still running pretty full? Some students and passengers. Oh, the passengers probably just want to go food shopping there. But there is a lot of traffic in the downtown here. Right, so we've done the buildings. I might as well start upgrading some of the road here. And we're still working on this road. It requires a bit more gravel, but it will be getting it rather quickly, actually. Yeah, I might need another bus for the bus stop to 8 passengers. Because there is a lot now. Yeah, I think you are correct there. You know what? We are going to... I think we'll just buy... Well, no, I'll just buy one of these once again. And then, which line is that? It should be Sargate bus stop and Sargate bus stop 2. I'm guessing that, yeah, it should be the correct one. There's going to be a bit more travelling in there. That should be alright. Oh, 2,500 population, nice. 600 babies. Oh boy. Oh, there's been some escapes this year. God damn it, how did that happen? Did they learn how to swim? Oh, we got still 400 tons of crops there. Although we've gone through most of the crops right now. On the other hand, we have a lot of food. Oh, and another one of the food shipments is already going. Which means... was it? No, he hasn't sold it yet, I don't think. It's probably still on its way. Yeah, it's just about to exit the border. Did we already upgrade that one? We are still getting some... No, we got the gravel there. But that's no longer a problem. Yeah, the kindergarten will need a bit more capacity. I mean, now we have 2 kindergartens that are working on mostly full capacity, so... It's alright. But yeah, we will probably need more. If we have a look at here... Oh yeah, there is a problem with kindergarten capacity now. Anywhere where we could fit in a second one. I doubt it. Let's have a look. Could we fit in one here? Not really. I don't want to place another second one too close to that one. That's too close to the water there. No, there's not really any good options right now. The north between the house and the power thingy? No, that's not large enough room there. I mean, technically, no, it hits the power lines there. Or, it hits either one. It's the road or the power lines. And then, of course, there's a footpath there. But no, it can't quite fit in there. Unfortunately. Right, so what? Oh, right, another vehicle available. At some point we do need to start working or setting up the coal mines there. Coal mines and the refinery. And then we'd start actually using our domestic coal. Which would certainly help. Because that would allow us to not import coal. If we have a look at last year's imports, coal is rather substantial. It's 23,000 rubles. Oh hey, we're selling the food now. 12,000 from food, not bad. And this one, oh, it's almost ready. Okay, it's not gonna hit 150,000, but it's gonna hit 140,000, I think. How about it would be to expand a bit of land right off the houses, move the crate a bit and put kindergarten there. You mean this area? I mean, I reckon it would be possible, yes. Now, it would require us building the power lines again. Oh, 140,000 is now heading out. I suppose I could do it. I'm gonna wait a little bit before I actually do that. I will start expanding the terrain that way, though. Hold on, is there... There we go. Is a scroll wheel? I want this to be looking somewhat natural still. Means planting a bit more trees back, but that's alright. Because this is the island where everyone lives, we need to have some sort of aesthetics there. Right. Let's, hold on, so which one are we using here? Triple line, so... Oh no, that's got triple line, so it's this one. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cancel up from here. And use some money on that. And now we should be able to fit in the kindergarten there. Oh, except, is it too far from power? If we place it down here, it wouldn't be too far from power, but can we actually fit in there? Okay, we need to flatten a little bit, but that would be just about it. Get the gravel road. Connect right about there. I'll get the footpaths. I actually wonder, could I fit in another football field? Well, we do have a football field there already. Let's have a look. Equipment of citizens. Maybe a pollution monitoring station over here, although that requires a little bit of resources, but that would allow us to see how bad the pollution is around here. Yeah, we'll put one there. Then the footpaths. Connect that there, and from here, about there. Then we wanted to replant some of the trees. We'll go with the beeches, actually. There we go. That should be alright. Oh, and we need to actually start building that road there. There we go. But yeah, that will allow us to have a bit more kindergartens here. Here's the trees to mask away the grid. Yep. I mean, I'm sure that the branches will cause no trouble for the power lines. Alright, we are having the classical problem of everyone wanting to work in these building projects. I'm going to use the money to build that because it's only 1,000. Oh, that's without power. Damn it. Is there a sneaky way for us to have another... That's not the right one. Station. We could have one here. No, it would cause some trouble for us, maybe, but yeah, we'll place it down there. We'll insta-build that, and then we will get the power line. Oh, come on. Why put me? Okay, that's not gonna work. Probably should know how to place it down that way then. Now there's a medium voltage switch that we could use. Again, that would require a bit more room, so that's not a really good option either. Now, one option that we have is we just go around this building here and loop back there, but that's... I mean, it would be a Soviet way to solve the problem, to be fair. So what I'm mean is go around here, and it would certainly work. It just would cost a lot extra. My angle connection is too sharp. Alright then. power system from the south. Oh, you mean this one? That's, I suppose I could try that. I don't think it's gonna work. Bit of a connection problem in here. It doesn't want to connect this close. I mean, I suppose... No, that's gonna be a problem still. Hold up. No, the building is on the way, okay. I think I might be onto something here. Again, this is gonna be very ugly. No, the connection is still too sharp. No, I think going around the building is the best way to go right now. Not that we necessarily need to have that thing working anyway. There we go. It's only 2,000 rubles. And the road has been built. Now we can actually see the pollution. Oh, you can see radiation as well. So we've used actual pollution. Let's close that one. It's not too bad actually. We don't have heavy industry yet anyway. Right, so in the meanwhile, population has grown a fair bit again. Oh right, we did complete this one already a long time ago. They have started work on this one. There's a bit more bricks. We got all the steel we need there. And I presume, yeah, we got plenty of bricks still. Ooh. We're getting the oil. It's just climbing up. Wait, I think it's been transferring there for a while now. Several days at least. Yeah, no, the oil is only bringing in a lot of cash. It was 140,000 that we are going to be getting, so there's still a little bit to go. I like seeing that craft just climb up there. Oh, we got food exports this month as well. Okay, let's have a look at this year. Total, we've almost made a profit now. Although there is still the fact that we need to pay a fair bit of interest for our loans. How much fuel do we, or oil do we have here now? Oh, actually. Okay. It'll be at least 500 tons there, so it might reach 6, or maybe even, well, it's not going to reach 700 tons, I don't think. But maybe 650. Alright then. Oh, and that's returning. This one's halfway full. That's pretty good. The kindergarten is being worked on. Oh, there we go. We got the bricks that we required. And we're getting more bricks. We need boards and bricks. 1/4 of the storage, more or less. Like on this storage, it's going to be over 30% already, but for the ship, well, it does have 2,700. Yeah, I suppose it is about 1/4. Although it's still taking its time there, so let's have a look. 550. And it's growing almost 20 tons per day. Not too bad. Alrighty then. Soon we might have an economy where we can actually import the steel regularly until we actually get our own steel production. But that is still going to take a while. Oh, we got all the resources there. Excellent. Which means that we'll have another kindergarten soon. Which means we'll have a lot more people working, which means that there's probably going to be the food factory running out of crops now. It's running a bit low, isn't it? Oh, there's plenty of food on there. 200 tons over here. Christ. Oh, yeah, there's 100 workers there right now. Alrighty then. We need more workplaces for them, so let's continue working that one. And we may need another truck to bring in the crops from here. I mean, we need to wait a little bit longer for all the crops to be harvested here. That should be alright. Now then, so we got these. We still got a decent bit of extra room for people here. Yeah, I may need another truck to deliver food and crops. I'm guessing the... Oh, no, it hasn't reached there yet, and there's already 650. We might reach the 700. Maybe even 750. Well, the problem with the... Well, I mean, I suppose I could buy another set of harvesters and trucks, but in previous years, the problem has been the grain storage has been full. So they haven't been able to store it anywhere, is the problem. Or at least a bigger problem. I mean, gathering them quicker might be a good idea right now. So let's actually buy another harvester and another truck. Now that I know that I'm not getting the best capacity trucks. But I kind of want to go with small and medium trucks right now, and then once I get my vehicle industry going, I can then build my own trucks. Have a bit of a sense of progression. Okay, we started working on there. Oh, and run out of asphalt. Of course we did. Also, I reckon that, yeah, all the dumpers are on the road right now. Also, we are still... No, actually, we did complete that one. That's a nice long road there. We'll need to upgrade this bit here. But we'll wait until we've done the groundworks over here before we start upgrading more roads. So the growth is going rather well. I think in like end of August or start of September we'll start harvesting. But yeah, the amount of crops is a problem here now, so we may need to indeed buy another truck for that. Not open hole, covered hole. Another one of those, and you will go between the grain storages. There we go. I mean, we will have a bit of a problem over here. I mean, okay, that's 30 tons and 170 tons, so we got still 200 tons of crops there, and a little bit around here, 100 tons. Man, that's a lot of food. I'm not entirely sure. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't tell that sort of stuff, unfortunately. Although maybe production and consumption. Let's have a look at last year. We produced 1,400 tons of crops last year. And this year we haven't actually produced any. Because the harvest season is not yet here. We actually produced majority of the oil this year. Well, I mean, yeah, that makes sense because we were expanding that constantly. And, oh, there's still plenty of oil here, so, ooh, that's good. We already have over 800 tons of oil. So that's not quite 1/3 of the capacity, but it's pretty close. Ooh, okay, the hospital is doing alright. Not a huge amount of patients, but there's plenty of workers there. And the university is doing alright. We have done the research now. I suppose we could start getting... Oh, we could start producing our electronic components. You know what? Oh no, there's still plenty of students trying to study there, so I'll let that be for now. We do have almost 500 university-educated people, though. Actually, that reminds me, consumption. Last year, industry, we did actually consume almost 1,000 tons of crops last year. And this year we've already used 1,300. Okay, yeah, so we can actually see that statistics. I was wrong. Oh, yeah, this is having rather heavy use, but that means that there might be a bit... there's not as many there now. And not as many here either. You need a lot of kindergartens. Oh, there's been a lot of escapees right now. I wonder why. And 100 tons of surplus of crops. That's not much of livestock. It does require crops, yes. A lot of the increased consumption this year has been the fact that we've been having a lot more people working in here. I mean, now some of them are going to work there, and we're still waiting for some boards to arrive. Did we... hold on. Did we get the... we did the groundworks down, so I'm guessing we have nothing else to work on. So we'll upgrade another bit of road. Maybe we'll upgrade that bit of road there. At least the truck or the buses can go around there. It is a longer route, to be fair, but it'd be alright. Let's have a look at the total amount of money this year. If we don't factor in the vehicle imports or the manpower, we have actually made profit. Of course, that doesn't factor in the loan. Although the loans are now about 3 million. So even that is going down steadily, but is it going down quickly enough? I don't think so. But with this oil industry, we might be able to give us enough time to set up more industries to be exporting stuff. And secondly, the food exports have been pretty decent this year already. Oh, that's about to leave. There's one more load, and that's still requiring a fair bit, but... let's have a look at this year. So 189,000, of which 140,000 was oil, and a fair bit of food as well. And yeah, that's about to leave now. That one requires still a fair bit, but that's alright. Buildings on fire, which one? Residential? Oh no. Well, luckily we do have the fire station here. Should be dealt with soon. As long as no one dies. Oh, that was well done. Our glorious firefighters. We do need to upgrade this area a little bit. Oh, that road at some point. It's not a huge priority, to be fair. At some point, it will allow us to go a little bit faster on this road. Oh, oh, wow, there's a lot of workers on this. Well, luckily they will be able to get the livestock farm completed quickly then. And we can then start potentially exporting some of the livestock. Although the livestock does take a fair bit of room, so if we actually have a look at the prices. Livestock is 200 per ton. Food is about 150 for the sake of simplicity. And if we have a look, livestock is about... So you can fit about 75% of what food can be fit. So technically it would still be more money per shipment, I think. Not a huge difference though, but we can start exporting some of the livestock at some point. Alright, that was the old message. I was like, wait, are we having another fire? Okay, the kindergarten is hidden in the forest. As well as the pollution monitoring. Have we upgraded more of the roads here? Not really. I suppose we could, though. Also, have we... Oh, there would be a possibility for a footpath around here. But is it not possible to get any... No, it is. Suppose I'll connect that there. Don't want the people knowing about the pollution. Of course it's hidden. No, I was more about thinking that the trees might remove some of the pollution there, so it's absolutely honest figures. You know, in a weird way, I like this loop that we do with the line here. It's like this one's a prison with electrical fence. We just forgot to install the actual fence in there, so that's just the electrical lines on the top. Right, I suppose we could... Oh, wow, that's a lot of kids there. Escape because no room for moving. That, I suppose, is a possibility. We moved a little bit over there, just to make sure that there's a bit extra room here. Well, there's actually a few places here and there, but yeah, we might require building yet another set of flats here somewhere. Although, honestly... At some point we do need to get rid of these. Which, to be fair, I mean, we'll have to move these elsewhere, is what I'm saying. At some point. What's the oil ship? Good question. I'd say it's probably about halfway. Yeah, it's about halfway done. Oh, we got some food exports going right now. About 12 sounds again. Or 12,500 rubles. Not too bad, and this one's almost full. That's going to be exported later this month, I think. Not a huge amount of alcoholics right now. It's both good and bad. If they're sober, they can see all the bad things going on around, but if they are not sober, then, well, there's some health issues. Yeah, I did want to move the board around here for the oil area at some point. I hadn't just figured out when to do that. Although for that we need to bring in another bus stop somewhere around here, which we will need to place anyway, but that will be potentially a good way to get started with that. Essentially, if we have the food or the blank production over here, then that means that we'll have the bus stop there, for example. And then eventually, once we've done enough damage for the forest here, and we'll move forward to, for example, this area, then we'll have room for the refinery and stuff like that. I do like that we got the bridge upgraded so that buses can actually go with high speed over it. Also, I believe, yep, that just left, and it has another 12,000 rubles worth of food there. I'm guessing it's about... it hasn't gotten all that much of fuel. Or oil, rather, not fuel. Actually, what I'm thinking is, it might be possible... Oh wait, no, I think that is for if you want to have fuel pipes going so that the ships can then fuel from like various other places directly. Because I believe there is a possibility... I'm not misremembering that. I might be misremembering... No, I'm misremembering that, definitely. But there might be ways to get a connection to a gas station. There might be some mods that allow that. We're around 800,000 in the bank with exports, so we're almost safe now. Possibly. We're still paying a lot for the interest for our loans, but at least the loans are going down. It's now only 2.8 million. We paid another 200,000, and with that, we've actually lost over 150,000. So yes, I think we are relatively good right now, as long as we don't spend too much money. Also, how's the food factory doing? It still has crops. Still has crops, and that one's being worked on. There's not a huge amount of workers in... Oh, never mind. There's a bit more workers there now, but there's still plenty of food here. Oh, and the harvest has begun. Just in time, actually, because... Yeah, we kind of do need that. Oh, there's 11 tons of food already there. There's... Or crops rather, not food. 15 tons on that field. But we're working on all the big fields right now already. We should be able to get these harvested at least, and... 2.4 million loans now on 2.1 million loans. Yeah, things are looking better. I mean... Yeah, we've still got a decent amount of time to pay these off. Eventually we might do it. As long as we can keep our economy afloat otherwise. But with the oil and the food exports, I think we can manage it. Oh right, it's running around on full truck. Now we could assign those trucks to wait here, but I don't want to risk waiting for the ships too long and then having troubles with food here, so we'll pay the extra fuel price there. Oh, we've run out of bricks. Are we trying to build anything with bricks right now? I believe we are, or at least the livestock farm. And it's requiring quite a bit of bricks and steel. I'm gonna just stop that production right now. It's going to free up quite a bit of workers. That means that we can probably start upgrading these bits of road here without a problem. Also, didn't we upgrade the... We did upgrade that road. And are there any other things that we're working on? No, it's just those two roads. So I'm going to place another upgrade of road over there. Slowly but surely we'll upgrade this road going through here, and then we'll upgrade that... Well, that mess of roads there. Which is probably going to take a while. I mean, technically we do have an alternative route all the way around here, but that's That's going to be a bit time consuming, I feel like. Right, we're not working on the brick factory. I mean, this is actually something that we should probably work on right now. So we'll continue the construction there. Because if we can start producing the bricks on our own, I mean, we would need a fair bit of bricks imported first to get this running. And some steel. And then we'll need to start importing the coal for that. All the time. And until we get our coal industry. Oh, and that emptied that bus. Excellent. That's going to keep people busy there. Oh right, we're missing essentially everything there, so the road constructions will probably keep the stuff busy for the time being. That will be sorted out eventually. We'll have over 600,000 rubles. This one's still missing about 1,000 tons of oil. It's getting filled up quite nicely, and this one over has 20 tons of food, and the other ship is probably returning already as well. Well, yeah, it is heading this way. You can barely see the over there behind the ship, but that's fine. I didn't realize that I have the reflections on. You see the hill there, just barely, but it is there. Oh, there is a lot of people around here. Now, actually, what I could do is I could take the buses that are taking people between the bus stops here and don't load in workers. You can unload workers, I suppose. Just take the passengers back and forth. So the workers will be not going on these buses here. Well, at least that's one of the buses. And we'll select this one. Don't load those on either side. Eventually they will drop off to work on the kindergartens and such. But, you know, that will allow us to focus on the passengers and students. And then the other buses taking the workers to the industrial areas on this island will actually be able to do that. Right, and the harvest, okay, we got 180 tons of crops there again, and another 30 tons there. And we got 69 workers at the food factory. And we got quite a bit of food. That's good. Has this been filled? Oh, it has 30 tons of food, and there's the food truck coming again with another 4.7 tons. Yeah, it's getting filled up quite nicely. Down to 600,000 rubles now. We have a look at the ship here. It already has 100,000 rubles worth of oil and still has room for quite a bit more. How many crops are still on the fields? Good question. There's 30 tons there. There's another 34 tons there. 13, 3. And then there's these smaller ones that haven't been harvested yet at all. There's still quite a bit. I mean, even these have been mostly half harvested anyway, so I'd say there's probably about 1,000 tons. At least. Maybe more. Oh, we got adults living with the parents again. There's room over there, though, so oh, and there's room over here, actually. There's the problem area here, yeah. Okay, you guys, move there. I think our population may have stagnated a little bit right now because there's no enough room for expansion. I suppose I could start planning for more housing though. If we're planning more housing, then we need to plan with the kindergartens in mind because we've noticed that they are very important. Oh, and that ship is returning home. I mean, we could easily build a bit more housing here. The question is, do I want to set up another bus stop there. How far? Might still be within reach, I suppose. Also, have we upgraded the roads here? No, we have not yet. We are working towards that, and we have upgraded the roads there though, so that's good. We don't need to worry about that area anymore. And the amount of food is growing and growing. Alright then. We probably do need to set up another truck to get the food. So, cover it all. Another one of these. Sign line. That one. Launch. If I was to put more housing on the south of the island, would it strain the movement of buses if there's something we could put there to consume more workers? We could certainly figure out something to consume a bit more workers around here. Question is, what do we want to produce here is the question. Rather, what would there be that we could do? We could put the headquarters of the Communist Party, but that's a bit expensive. And various industry. There would be the clothing factory and fabric factory, but they would require crops and chemicals, and getting the crops here would be... I mean, I'm thinking if I was to set them here, they would be a bit far away. And secondly, I mean, if we were to set up some heavy industry over here, that would cause some pollution. That might be a problem in the long run. But yeah, I do plan on setting a lot of housing here. We just need to... You know what? Big Ukraine South could be an opportunity. Yeah, it could be. Hold on. Actually, this is the big Ukraine. Actually, I have a cunning plan. What I could do is I could have a passenger port over here. With a lot of housing in here. We'll probably have another passenger port over here, connecting there. We could have a ship going here, or essentially a ferry taking workers over here. We could have the clothing industry around here. We could even potentially... I'm not entirely sure if I could do that. But if we could maybe set up a port over here that would take the crops directly to there, which would be unloaded from the harbor straight into grain storage, for example. Or it could technically be just a warehouse even. And then from the warehouse it would go directly to the... Well, actually no, I think the grain storage would work just fine. Okay, I'm actually gonna... Well, I suppose I'll let the game run, but I'm gonna figure it out a little bit here. So if we were to set up a ship, we would need cargo harbor. So if we were to put it down here, and then a passenger dock, not passenger harbor. Okay, we don't actually have an excavator there, so we can't place it quite there. Suppose we could put it somewhere around here. It would require us to get some resources in there, which is going to be a small problem. We'd have those. Then if we were to put in the crane storage off from the harbor around here, for example, maybe we'll put it the other way around, so the roads will match a little bit better. Something like that. Then the... Hold on. That was in the various industry. So, fabric factory, we need still the chemical to be brought in, but that should be alright. So we put it down here. Then we could have clothing factory around here somewhere. Can we place it down without terraforming is the question. We don't want to connect there. Technically we could. Let's say we put that there. Over here we'd probably want to use gravel, or yeah, gravel roads right away. There we go, then we need some electricity here and all that sort of stuff. I'll make sure that we start building that, technically speaking, but it's not going to be actually built. Not anytime soon anyway. But that would technically work. Other than the power, of course, is still missing, but... You could even have more fields southeast on the small island if you need more crops. There would be room over there, certainly, and then I was going to have a bit more crops around here, actually. We'd have huge farms around here, most likely, which we could technically even export through this port here, or maybe we'd have a second port around here that could then take the crops down here. Because if we were to set up a... Let's actually have a look. Can we put in the small cargo harbor here? We could. Yeah, I'm gonna pause quickly and place that one down there, just in case. I'm gonna put down the road. And then I'm gonna suspend the construction, just so that we don't spend any time actually working on that. But that would be an option. We could have traffic through there. Now then, let's have a look at this island here. What do we want to place here? We probably need to start planning our stuff a little bit better. Now, honestly, actually, I think if we are going to... I think we might want to set up another gas station somewhere around here. But we'll set up a bus stop in the middle here. Somewhere around there. Use gravel roads. Because we can. Connect those. We can start building those. And it's going to take a while to be completed. But then we can set up maybe a kindergarten right here. We could maybe even set up another school around here somewhere near the bus stop. Then we could fit in quite a few houses here. Maybe we should set up 2 kindergartens here actually, because there's going to be a lot of houses within reach of that area. Then we potentially have some... If we were to have the passenger harbor over here for that area... yeah, actually, the cinema over there has still plenty of room, so we don't need to worry about another cinema. Some sports and such over here would definitely be a good idea. Actually, that's an idea. Could we fit in another football ground somewhere around here? Not quite. Not quite there, at least. Yeah, I was thinking maybe another food shop. I mean, to be fair, this one could have a bit more workers. But yeah, it does have a lot of people working or going in there. So yeah, a second shop wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. We'd have the main stuff right next to the bus stop here. In the center area. We'll have the gas station around here at some point. What I think I'll do... I'll actually... Can I upgrade this entire road at the same time? No, but I can upgrade... the inside? No, maybe? Oh, it needs to be done in several parts. Alright then. But we'll upgrade that one already, so we don't need to worry about it. And yeah, we can definitely fit in like at least 10 houses here. In all of this area here. There's not going to be much industry, but what we can do is we can then just ferry the people with buses to the industry areas that we need. Is the oil ship left? No, not quite yet. It's not far off. Needs about 200 tons still. That's about 10 days. So this is something that will take some time to complete, but it's alright. Oh, we don't have the steel right now, but we have lost a fair bit of money again, since we haven't been able to export the oil yet. Gonna be at least 130,000, probably about 140,000, but the price of oil did go down, I think. Oil, well, it's 50 again. Have a look at this here. Yeah, I did drop, certainly. Because we did export quite a bit of it. Oh, and we are getting another food export, though. How much do we have loans right now? We still have about 2.6 million. We've gone down in money about 200,000 again, so yeah, we are not quite in the clear yet. But as soon as the oil exports are done, then we'll have a decent bit of extras there. And have we... Did I assign the third vehicle for that? Let's have a look. Lines. Cover toll. We only have 3 right now. Right, let's get a 4th vehicle for that. I know that it's costing again a bit extra. But assign you to the line there and start. That's going to be a bit more exports. Now, it has to... No, the old ship is still there. Still twice. Wait, it was 300 tons before, and now it's 200. Ooh, we have a lot of people that require housing. There would be room over there, so what we'll do is we'll transfer 20 from here. And there's room over there, so these two are fine. So it's mostly these 3 flats, I think, that are having the problem. We'll send in another 20 from there. There we go. Problem solved. Oh, we got 1,000 children now. Number of babies, on the other hand, isn't too bad. Now, we upgraded that bit of road. We are working on these. And that one. And then eventually we'll work on that one, but it's gonna take a while. Oh man, there's a lot of workers waiting there. And there. Especially since these are mostly taking the they are taking only the passengers now. Oh, I see. So they're using this side of the road to, or this road to go to the bus stop, and then this southern road to go over here. Fair enough. Okay, 2,800. We're waiting for the gravel here, but that's not a huge issue. Ooh. But both of our food ships have gone. Both going... Okay, so the exports are happening rather rapidly now. Actually, I think we could have one here that will wait until unloaded. Because the food situation at the shopping center isn't too bad. Like, sure enough, it goes down every now and then, but we have enough of the trucks going back and forth that it's not really a problem. The crops over here, on the other hand, are a problem. Okay, ooh, there's 47 tons of crops waiting there. We got 560 tons of crops waiting here. Now that's actually a good thing. Or a good point. What I could do is once it hits winter, I could start upgrading the roads around here, so that the trucks can actually move back or between the grain storages a little bit faster. Although, well, no, I think what we need to do is wait until we run out of crops to do that, because otherwise it's just gonna stop the trucks from moving at all. which means that it's probably going to happen somewhere around maybe March or something like that. Okay, yeah, we are certainly making a lot of food. We've got 240 tons. Alright, then I'm pretty sure that, yep, the old ship is just leaving now. It's only 126 tons though. 4,000 rubles. It's not entirely full load. But it's close enough. And this is filling up quite nicely. The storage capacity over there should be fine though. Okay, how are the roads coming up? Both the excavators are here. I have started working a little bit on these other two here, but it's mostly waiting for the gravel. It's taking its fair time. But we're not running out of gravel, so that's good. I mean, we're probably not going to run out of gravel at any point until we get all of these feeding systems going the way that we need them to be. Oh man, that's a lot of shoppers. I mean, I suppose we just dropped in a fair bit of passengers in here. And most of them are just going shopping. Alright then. We are down to 400,000 rubles, so we'll probably get up to about 500,000 again. But how much do we still have loans? We still got plenty. But we are going to have another problem. Now, if we were to take another loan for 3 years, that would be an interest rate of 3.5%. On the other hand, we have certainly increased our efforts in exporting food. Speaking of which, one of the ships is already returning, the other one is still heading out. It's a bit too far for me to actually select it from here. That one did do its exports. Now then, I suppose we'll keep this one working for the time being. I mean, there's still probably quite a bit of... There's still plenty of wood here, and we haven't been using the planks all that quickly. So I can probably stay here. Is something else to export or something to reduce imports? Yeah, I think so. Problem is, what? I mean, if we were to get the... Yeah, I think we're still down because of the interest. More or less. I mean... Oh right, we need to just gonna suspend the construction there because I'm not gonna import the bricks right now. One thing that we could do is get the coal mining going on. I mean, that would require yet another loan. But in the long run, that would be very beneficial because that would allow us to run the heating and the power plant and the bricks and other places. What's the highest yearly import? Let's have a look. This year, imports... I mean, steel is the highest, and clothes is the... Well, actually, no, it's fuel, then coal, clothing, electronics, meat. But yeah, steel is definitely the highest because we've been doing a lot of work there. I mean, technically, if we were to get the slaughterhouse going... Building is on fire. Storage. Oh no. Oh no. Shit. No, 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 no. Is the fire truck coming this way? It is over there. Okay, it should reach there in time. Yeah, steel definitely a big one, but on the other hand, if we were to get the slaughterhouse working, or the first livestock farm and then the slaughterhouse, we could start bringing or exporting some of that. Okay, and we are stopping the fire. Thank goodness. Because losing all the food in there would be bad. Plus the building, of course. Let's see. Yeah, it is quite a bit of stuff that people need. Let's actually have just making sure that the ships that we have can export meat, can they? Yes, they can. Not a huge amount, but if I remember correctly, 128,000. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so ooh, we're getting the oil exports now. So, prices. Meat would be over 300, which is more than double the price of food. Of course, it is about double the, or rather half the capacity, so it would again be a little bit extra, but that would allow us to not import that at least. I mean, we don't have a huge meat storage here, so we'll probably run out of it every now and then. Okay, you know what? I will import some bricks and steel. Gonna be expensive. Yeah, it would certainly help. Of course, it would require more crops, but... Oh yeah, crops is a problem there. On the other hand, there's no workers there either. Right, so let's continue construction there. Do we... 78 tons of bricks. Blimey. Because we need to buy a bit more bricks. Luckily the bricks are not particularly expensive. But I'd rather not import too much stuff. How about the roads here? They have been working at a decent speed. Still plenty of work to do. Eventually we'll get this one done as well. And both the ships are now here. I mean, that is, of course, empty. This one already has 50 tons. But yeah, I probably wouldn't cut down all the food imports. But it would certainly... I have a feeling, if we have a look at this year again... Actually, it's probably better to look at last year's stats a little bit. Don't know if we harvested everything. I'm sure that we cut down everything, but I'm not sure if we got everything into the storage yet. Probably not. Although I'm not sure. It seems to be mostly empty. Right, so last year we imported 44 tons of meat. What about this year then? 55 already, and well, it's pretty late in the year. There would be about 60 tons of meat. I'm not entirely sure. Like, it might cut it about half, because there's still gonna be some times when we just run out of our domestic meat in the shopping center. But we'd also get a decent bit of exports from that, so yeah, I think we might be able to cut down at least some of the expenditure that way. But we will need to take another loan soon enough, I think. On the other hand... Well, there's still workers there. Crops are a bit low, though. We'll probably need to set up yet another truck for that. It pains my heart. It needs to be done. And you go between the grain storages. Oh, a new tractor. Is that better than the one before? Have a quick look at that. Sowing has a speed of... Oh, it is better, but it's also a lot more expensive, but it has higher max speed. So that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. Launch the vehicle, did I not? Oh crap, I forgot to do that. Thank you. Oh crap, we got a lot of people again without housing. I'm guessing it's this area again. Yeah, there's still room over there, so these are fine. Oh, and this is getting built up quite nicely. Right, so this year we have actually made a profit, but that doesn't factor in the loan payments. This is only from the trade. But we are down to about 2.5 million in loans, so it has certainly gone down a little bit. Disable heating a bit to reduce expenditure of people. I don't think we want to repeat that one. I mean, sure enough, it was an interesting experiment. We built a gravel road there. That's for the heck of it. Because there's no one going there right now anyway, so might as well upgrade the road. Running a bit low on bricks there. Well, not really yet, but first we'll get the livestock farm, which will be relatively good, but then we do need to build this one as well, which requires steel and bricks. The others are not a problem. Those, on the other hand, are. Now we're just waiting for steel. Which are we getting? Oh, there's someone going there. Getting bricks. Oh, we are getting steel. Excellent. Okay, we have gotten a lot of crops here. But they will just go through them rather rapidly. Oh man, we need huge convoy trucks to bring all the crops that we need. And again, we have people living with their parents. Not ideal. Now, one thing that... there's the brick... Oh, no, they do require steel. I was hoping that if they didn't require steel, then we could build those, but no, it's just better to use the steel and get the prefab. Because they have higher quality of the flats. But it will be better in the long run. Or at least the people will be happier. And... okay, now we're missing bricks. At least we've got plenty of workers there. And there's an excavator going which way? Oh, it's going to refuel. Bricks coming that way. And another set of bricks. 70 workers at the food factory. Damn. Plus the workers over here. 90. Oh. So that's 160 workers around here right now. Okay. I'm okay with that. Unfortunately, they're not really producing... well, I know, I'm lying. They are producing something that we can export. Food mainly, but... it will be alright. Okay, getting... no, actually, no, that was the microbus. Are we actually... bringing in any bricks right now? Well, we got both of the trucks going in there, and at least that's bringing bricks. Is this going to bring in steel or bricks? Yeah, it's bricks. I mean, at least they're working rather quickly, and they got the crane to help there, so yeah, they are just going through all the materials that we can get there. Especially since we only have 2 trucks bringing that stuff. I mean, we could technically set up another construction office at some point. And we could maybe have one of them be more on the road building and dumpers and such, and then the other one for the second phases of the buildings, like getting the bricks and steel and boards and such. And then the cranes and so forth. That might work. Almost new loan time. Yeah, almost. We've got some time. I think we can manage for a while. We've got 900 tons of oil here. I think before March we're gonna have to take another loan. Technically we have made a profit. If we didn't have the loans, that is. Oh, the interest rates have dropped now because we don't have at least all that much loans anymore. Not too bad. Still 2.4 million in the money owed. Oh, and it's winter time. Honestly, I think we may need to get another one of these. Using these, so I'll just get another one. Although, well, no, it does have the highest owing speed, so that's good. Well, at least the power plant has not had any problems lately. At least, I think this year there's not been any problems, actually. At least that I've noticed. Doesn't mean that they don't exist, I just haven't noticed them. Still missing the materials here, and now the trucks are going a lot slower. Oh, right, did we... Oh, we completed that road, excellent. I'm working on this road now. And that road. Okay, so we got both of the roads done. Alright then, we still need to build this one. Although... no, I'm gonna let them work manually. Then there's one more bit of road over there that we need to do, but that's alright. 600... oh, not 600. 326 days since the last accident. And to put it back to 0. I mean, it's a possibility. Ooh, it's getting a bit full. If I remember correctly, it has a total capacity of about 200 and something. We're getting pretty high. Also, is the school... there's still plenty of room there. Right, what's that? Oh, there's already resources in there. Just need a bit more asphalt and then they'll be able to... no, well, they do need some steel, actually. Both of these roads have been done a fair bit. Once we're done with these roads, I'll start planning the grid over here, how to place the houses and such. And yeah, I think we'll use 2 kindergartens. Then we'll have one, well, we'll have a second school here and the another small shopping center. Because that will then lower some of the consumption rate over here. Not necessarily huge amounts, but a little bit. How filled is the tanker? Not quite halfway done yet. But yeah, we really need more housing right now. I suppose I could start planning it already, so I'm actually going to slow down a tiny bit. For education related, we'll have a kindergarten around here. Actually, do we... We may want to set it up a little bit in here. I've placed one around there. I need more workmen than those. See, only full bus stops. I might need some places for them to work, quite frankly, yeah. Another one down here. Right about there. There's a school on this side. Okay, well, that connection is probably fine. And then we need a connection over here. Then we'll set the grocery or small shopping center over here. Right, then we can use the, well, we'll put a gravel road through here again, and then we can set up the footpaths around here. I'll go through there. These will be connected to the same thing there. We'll have another road through here, and through there. And we'll have another road through here, connect these. We're gonna have one around here. Okay, so that's the start of that. We do need the electricity brought in here. So now the question is, where should we bring it from? Suppose we could use this one and just snake it through somewhere around here, maybe. Which means that setting up some, well, we do need to set it up a relatively central location. So I think this might be the best option, really. Okay, I wonder, can we... That's it right there. It's very close to the edge there. And then I think we'll use one of the... Actually, no, we want to set up the housing first. Although I don't want to set the housing here yet, because that's still being used by the logging camp. Right, so let's start setting up the housing here. Do we actually need any more services? We do need the football playground at least. Place one around here, I think. Place the second one on this side. Rotate a little bit so I can see better. I think that might be fairly good. I'm trying to place this relatively tight. Then residential buildings. Probably building these because, yeah, these have the highest quality of flats and have plenty of room. There's one around here. Don't want to link these quite yet. Place it just around there. Then we'll place another one down here. Right about there, I think. Oh, do we actually need a second? Yeah, that should be covered by the heating plant there. Okay. So we don't need to set a second heat exchanger anywhere around here. That's good. Can we place another one down here? I believe we can. And then one more around here. And I think what we'll do is we'll put in two more around here. If we can fit them in. That might be a bit too hard, but what I could do... Maybe set one around here. How's the coal power plant doing? How much can it support? It can support quite a bit. It's more about how much our grid is actually using right now, or how much is going through our grid, because our grid can't actually meet all the production that the coal power plant is currently doing. Right, so we'll place that one down there. Yeah, I know it rotates it a little bit, smaller increments. I have actually been using that every now and then. Right, so we'll connect that there. We can get a connection through there. There we go. Come on, come on. No, I saw it, I saw it. It was there. There we go. There we go. That looks pretty good. Make sure that we can start building those. It will take a long time to actually build those, but we can get started at least. Now we need to get the footpath connections there. We'll get connections there. We can get a connection through here. Alright, what's that? That can be connected there. We can have another footpath going this way, which can be connected here. Actually, I don't... Well, I can leave that there for now. Now, this is a problem. Suppose we could do it something like this. Connect that there. Connect this around here. We shall have a turn. Alright then. We connect this around there. We can get a connection through here. And we need it. Oh well, we don't necessarily need it, but we want to have a connection through here. Connect that there, and then we can connect to that road over there. Then we want to have a connection through here, which we can actually connect through these. Maybe have a connection through here. Can we actually... No, I don't think we actually connect to that. It's a bit too tight area. Well, now there might be ways to do it. Well, at least that one. Well, I suppose we can connect there. I mean, it will still allow the people to go through there. It just... I think it looks better on it. Just get rid of that one because it's not going to be that useful. Right, can we actually get a connection? No, that was too sharp of a turn. We can't actually get connections there. And I believe we'll get some... No? Can we get connection there? We can. Even there and there. I don't think we need to connect on both, either side of that, to be fair. Maybe... No, we can't connect there. Never mind then. But yeah, that's a bit of an area there. I think I'll build the first one, or like the closest one there, and the rest of them I will suspend for the time being. And over here, we probably need to suspend most of this actually. But at least we have a certain area over there designed. We can probably fit in one or two of those buildings around. Well, I think at least one around here. And maybe one of the smaller tower buildings over here. So that would allow us to fit in a bit more population. I mean, this area will be a bit better planned than the northern area. That much is certain. Oh right, I didn't connect this area here. Not that it matters. Not right now, anyway. So the road connections will take a long while to build. I'll let them work on those. For the winter, at least. Oh, we have... Hold on a minute. Now that we have more... Oh, because we have more vehicles, the range that it has increases. Oh. Well, that's good. I did not know that. And we are suddenly over 3,000 population now. How's the work going on in here? Still missing bricks. Alrighty then. Oh, right, we got the excavators on these two. This road has almost been completed, actually. These ones are... Actually... Oh yeah, this one's almost completed as well. We're running a bit low on cash. That much is known. Now, how full is the tanker here? Not quite yet halfway. And then, let's see. Food, we don't have any crops here. We do have trucks trying to move in crops, but it's just taking a while. And we still have quite a bit of crops here. I'm not sure if we actually lost any crops. We might have been able to get all the crops in there this time. Let me have a look. Economy, production this year overall is still about 1,400 tons of crops. A bit, well, it's actually closer to 1,500, but yeah, it's still about the same as last year. There's like one small field's worth of difference there. And we produce a lot of power. What about the consumption of resources industry? Are using a lot of coal. Also, let's have a look at the power plant. How much are we actually consuming the power now? Actually, not a lot. We're using about 1 megawatt. And the max is about 23. So yeah, we are perfectly fine in terms of power. As long as we have workers in there. Yeah, we did consume a fair bit of crops. Because we did have the storages over here before the previous year. But yeah, this year, industry, we have spent a lot of crops. Because essentially this year we used not only the crops that we produced, or at least a fair bit of the crops that we produced, but also the crops that we produced in the previous year. Yeah, we will probably need a fair bit of crops here, or a fair bit of production increase. On the other hand, we could lower the max amount of workers at the food factory. Or something like that. Although, how much? No, we can't see that yet. Still missing some steel and bricks. There's... No, that's not bricks. That's a food truck over there. That one's going for brick, isn't it? Yep. And is the second truck... Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Yeah, it's going for loading more brick as well. I mean, one thing that will slowly is the problem in here is once we actually start having a bit more places for people to work on, so not everyone is working at the food factory that can. But that's still a bit distant future. There's a lot of wood around here though. Wait, oh, everyone's just walking in here. Alright then. Just need a bit of asphalt and we can get it working. Oh, and we're walking over here as well. Well, actually, where can we reach from here? Not to a lot of places, in all fairness. Oh, no. I don't think we can actually get a road through there. I can try that, but... Nope. We could connect to that. Again, I don't think that's gonna take away from the distance all that much. So yeah, the connection from there would be through there to here. Like, it has a little bit connect. Actually, does it connect all the way to the university? No, it doesn't. Now, to be fair, we could aid on that one. If we were to continue the footpath around here, let's get rid of some of the roads, or some of the trees rather. Connect this here. Now, would that be within reach of the university? Nope. Oh, never mind then. It was worth a shot. Let's see, we got brick factory. Oh right, we stopped working on the brick factory because we didn't want to increase the stuff that we import right now. Okay, we need steel here. We'll get the livestock farm done soon. One more shipment of oil before this 200,000 cash runs out, so that will allow us a bit more time. If we were to get another loan of 2 million, would we be able to pay another 1 million debt to keep the loan down, or would we be gaining more on this pile of doom? I mean, we could technically pay off that one, but that would put us back to about 2 or 3.5 million. That would still increase it to a certain degree. On the other hand, if we wait for a little bit longer, if we can pay off some more of the loans, that is, we might be able to get a bit smaller interest rate. So I think we want to wait as long as we can before we take the next loan. So we can take another loan at 3.3% interest rate. We could pay off that one and essentially just replace that, and then eventually, or use the rest of the money to expand our industry a little bit and try to pay off that one eventually, at least. Keeping the interest rate in mind is probably going to be beneficial. But yeah, we still got some time here. I mean, we are gathering up a decent bit of food here. Well, actually, they have gone out rather recently by the looks of it. Actually, in this month, both of them. Yep. Alright then. How's the building project going on here? We haven't actually gotten... Oh no, we have gotten some of the resources here. Yeah, it's gonna go slowly. Although, to be fair, I'm going to pay that one off because the amount of time that we might need to wait to get the fuel and such here will just be quite expensive. Now let's actually start planning the power line there. I think we can go with the 1.2 megawatts. So where do we need to go? Utilizing the long lines here. as much as possible. Let's see, so if we go through here, we can go across the university here, then between here, and then around that and there. Okay, that should work. No, we need to go on the other side of the road, don't we? Oh, that was possible. Oh, we can get through there. Excellent. Can we actually... Oh, it does work. Connection too sharp. Alright then. That works. Okay, so that's going to cost a fair bit. We can technically use the balls from our own storage, and then we can pay off the remaining once that's been done. I suppose, did we... No, we haven't stopped this one. But yeah, we are going to require a little bit electronic components at some point. That should be alright. Oh, Christ almighty. That's a lot of people living with the parents. Okay, there's a little bit of room here, so I think the problem area is around there. 1, 2... Getting rid of some of them at least. That one's full. That one's full. That one's full. Okay, so yeah, we are having a problem. Now, we are working to alleviate the problem a little bit, but well, 7.7 tons of steel. How much do we have in the warehouse? Oh, not warehouse, storage. Almost 10. Okay, so we technically have enough to complete that. Tanker has still not left. It's requiring another almost 900 tons of oil. Have a look at the loan. Would it be... No, it would be still 3.4%. We have paid a fair bit of the loans already, though. We got like 2.27 million in loans, so it's not terrible right now. The temperatures are a bit cold, but I mean, it is winter. And the heating plant is working without any issues. Not actually using a huge amount of wattage either. Okay, so we did complete that. Oh crap, we don't have power here. We've sent the ship at 50,000 money if it's not full yet to give us a bit more time to try to get to 30 or 3.3% loan. Not a terrible idea. Now, where's the... Is this one of the... Yeah, this one goes between the bus stops. I'm gonna add you a new stop. And you don't pick up workers there. I suppose you may need to pick up workers there because there's no one else picking up the workers from there. But now you'll be going in a loop here, which is fine. Yeah, in the winter we do spend more money on coal, that is very true. How bad would be not giving meat and or electronics to the store? It would make them unhappy, it would make them leave the country most likely. Not necessarily immediately, but in the long run very much. Right, have we actually gotten the livestock farm completed? No, not quite yet. Still missing. Oh, right, we're missing the steel here, so we do need to import more steel. Do we have almost 100,000 rubles here? You know what? I'm gonna send this one to beyond the borders already. 2,000 tons of oil, that should be plenty. That will give us a bit more time. It might get us through the winter. Just barely, but it might do it. Oh, that road has almost been completed. This one has already been completed, so there's this road still. And there's that bit of road. Well, there's a bit more gravel. That regards the asphalt, which has not been delivered here. There we go. Oh. Oh, I thought you'd be going through... Okay, never mind then. I mean, I suppose this side might be a bit faster. Oh no, I don't know about that. I suppose it doesn't matter in the long run. As long as it gets the job done. Right, how far is the oil ship? Oh, it's just around here still. Okay. We're using our money rather quickly here, so it was actually a good thing that I didn't wait too long for that. Let's have a look at the loan interest right now. It's still 3.4%. It might be with that until we get below 2 million in loan. Which, to be fair, not that far off. Also, this actually last year we did do a little bit profit in terms of trade. And we did import a fair bit of vehicles and foreign manpower and such. But without that, that would be about 100,000. Because the resources... I mean, steel is a huge amount of that, but we can't avoid the steel imports yet. Eventually we will be able to, but right now, not really. Missing the asphalt. Is there? No, there's not even any of the vehicles coming in here. I mean, we only have 3 dumpers, and there's probably about half a dozen or a dozen places that they are required. About a dozen. Alright then. The farm. Ooh, right, we still need the steel there, and I'm guessing... Hold on, have we run out of steel? We have. Right, are we at least getting the planks for these then? Or boards rather, we are. We need to import more steel, and for that we need more money, frankly. I mean, technically we could do it right now, but I'd rather not. Oh, we got the excavator working on this, so that's going to be done rather quickly. Now, actually, there's one thing that I should probably do. I'm going to do it once they've completed that road, actually. Because what I'm going to do... Oh, right, they're missing gravel still. I'm going to continue this footpath to that road there, just so that this can get to the bus stop a little bit easier, because currently it's a bit awkward. I mean, technically, since there's no road or anything like that in between, that is certainly making things a little bit difficult. We probably don't need this many workers in here. I think 20 will be plenty. We are taking boards. That's actually good, because we still have plenty of available wood in here. I mean, it has gone down a fair bit now that we started building, but... Oh yeah, all is being sold. Well spotted. We have a look this year. It is slowly climbing up. And profit is being made. Not too shabby. We will go over 100,000 again, but by how much I don't know. But it was a bit of a close call, I think. I mean, how much do we have here now? We got a little bit of oil. 150,000 most likely. Maybe. But it's with the interest rates and such happening in between, it might not be quite that easy. Although, actually, there's a way to see that. Where is the list of vehicles? Ships. Oh no, it's not showing right now. Oh no, all map. Right, cargo ship. Oh yeah, it still has a little bit. It's not going to reach 150,000, but 120 or 130,000. 130,000 it will. Let's actually have a look at the loans now. Still 3.4%. But the amount of loans has certainly gone down. Again, a tiny bit. It's still about 2.18 million. Well, still got ways to go, but progress is being made, that's for sure. That is still without power supply. I mean, since these haven't been done, we only need the electronic components, but the electronic components are bloody expensive. Over here we need some asphalt. Oh hey, we did that road. Now there's 3 more roads that we can build on. Hey, now that we got that road, connect this there. Do I want to? I don't think we need to connect to anything there right now, at least. There's not really a huge amount of things that we need to connect to, because they can walk on the side of the road as well. Okay, we're down to up to 114,000 right now, because we are using a lot of money, which is a bit unfortunate, but not much I can do about that right now. Although we should probably Ooh, 3.4. I'm gonna import some steel. $14 tons, that should be enough for a little while. Anyways, you cut losses. If every 500,000 in debt is 0.1 on interest, you should pay 180,000 more. Not a huge amount right now. I mean, once the winter ends, we'll use a lot less coal. And of course, if we get the refinery, that would certainly allow us to cut a fair bit of losses in the fuel. And then if we can get the meat industry going, that's one option again that we could do. The amount of food over here is going down a little bit, because we haven't been able to produce much. Do you have a lot of trucks going around here? Have we run out of crops here? No, not yet. We might do before we get another harvest. After which we'll probably start upgrading a lot of these roads one by one, assuming that our truck or the construction vehicles are available again. So that's going to be another 13,000. Okay, so the food price has gone up. The oil, not so much, because we've been exporting a lot. Need more crop trucks or bigger trucks. Yeah, I think we really do need more. Just, I don't want to build more right now, because... Oh yeah, I suppose we do need more crop fields as well. Actually, I wonder if we were to get some sort of power line, maybe around here would be the best. Get the power line through there. Because there's plenty of room here. Well, actually, it's not quite flat. There's a hill there. Some of the crops probably were still at the field, but I think the majority of that we did manage to gather here, because at the start of when the snowfall, or like 1st of December at least, we looked at this and they had like 500 tons of crops still, or was it 700? But they had already gotten a fair bit of it away. But yeah, there may have been a little bit of crop still at the fields. Yeah, I think we do need to see this here. Although, if we can upgrade the road, that means that we can get the crops or the stuff more effectively through, especially during summer and during the harvest season. But yeah, all the big fields were harvested already, and all the crops were gotten from there, I believe. So yeah, it's mostly the small fields. But yeah, if we can get the crops a bit more effectively in here. And, well, actually that's a thing. We can cut some of the fuel consumption by upgrading the roads a little bit. I think we could even start making asphalt roads, but I think we don't necessarily need to do quite that drastic actions. Just getting the gravel roads around will help. Means that we should... how many roads are we still upgrading? Probably quite a few. Quite a few. We got the prefabs, we got the voltage wires. Actually, is the loan still 3.4? We're running out of money. Although this one is about to, well, not way about to leave, but eventually might be leaving. Not entirely sure if it's going to be quickly enough, though. Well, that unloading was rather quick, so otherwise it was mostly empty. 100... oh god. We really need these flats to be completed. Alrighty then, we really need to get another loan, so... unfortunately, we can't get the better interest rate for that yet. On the other hand, if we were to take a longer loan... now, the interest rate would be a lot higher there. I think per year we'd be paying still less. Oh no, I think, well, let's go for 4 years. Oh, is there... 3.5 would be 3.6. Yeah, I think, per year, I mean, for 1 year it would be 2.4. And 2 years is 2.9. 3 years is 3.4, then 4 years is 3, so it's 0.5% per... actually no. From 4 to 5 years it's only 0.4% increase. Of course, the amount of time that you'd be paying that interest is still pretty high, but you know what, let's try this. We'll take a 5-year loan. Borrow the money, we're gonna pay off this one. So... 718... 700. Return money. We still have a lot of loans. But that gives us some time to get things sorted. Ooh, oh, snow is melting down. Excellent. So how much crops do we have still here? Not a lot. But we may need to start importing that as well. Blimey. Actually, we may need to stop exporting some of the crops now. Oh, you got still food on you. Okay. Oh yeah, livestock is done. And they do have crops there. They do actually have livestock there as well. Alright then, let's start constructing this one. Now the question is, do we want to start exporting the livestock right now, since we can't turn that into meat for a while? I think the answer is maybe. Oh, this could actually export livestock. You know what? I'm gonna give this one... Yeah, I'm gonna switch this truck from here. So what you're gonna do is we're gonna delete that stop. We'll go to the harbor. We'll delete that. Oh, you need to have to. Okay. Load up from the livestock farm. Wait until loaded. And delete that stop. Yeah, it does reduce the food strain a little bit and takes the livestock away, so we can actually keep this one working as soon, or as long as we have the crops to do that. Oh, and did we give it orders to wait until unloaded? We do have both of the... Oh, one of these ships is actually returning now. How much crops does it consume? On a max day, on max workers, only 10,000 or 10 tons of crops. And it actually... Oh, it's 2-to-1 ratio there. What about on the food factory? It's a bit more than 2-to-1 ratio. So it's not actually going to be consuming all that much more crops. Although, well, it's about 1/4 of what the food factory would. By the looks of it, so yeah, not bad. Now, how is the construction going on here? I'm guessing not a lot has been done yet. They are working on this one. Still need more gravel. There's a lot of wood around here. Oh man, that's a lot of people visiting the shopping center. Now, when is the ship returning? Also, I'm guessing the old ship is already there. How much does he have now? 900 tons. Alright then. Okay, so well, everything's been sown now. Oh, actually, have they started yet? I don't think they have. Okay, now they're sending out the tractors. Running a bit low on crops. But yeah, once we've run out of crops here, I believe I have given them orders to wait at the... Yeah, so they'll wait until they're full. Which means that once they're waiting over here, I can start upgrading pretty much all the roads up until... Well, especially once the sowing has been done. So I'll have this summer basically time to upgrade the roads up until the farm and the grain storage. Maybe even up until the harbor. I don't think we need to upgrade all the roads here, but that will allow us to at least save a fair bit of fuel from these crops trucks. little extra crops there. That is working without issues. This is working without issue. Ooh, that's actually a lot in there. Now, where is the vehicle? Oh, right, it's still waiting for the food to be shipped. Alright then. We're waiting essentially this to dock in, and then we'll start exporting all the livestock. Now, if I remember correctly, for volume, the livestock is actually a bit more valuable. Let's see, Hold on, so if we have, I said 85 tons of food to 59 tons of livestock, so there's a 40% extra there. Livestock will help us export less food, which, yeah, we will export a bit less food, which will help with the lack of food that we'll eventually have, which means that we'll probably need to import a fair bit. So actually, let's have a look at the prices over here. So the food is 162. So 162 divided by livestock is 223. Okay, so there is going to be a bit of increase there, I think. Actually, no, let's recalculate that a little bit. Well, it's actually going to be about the same. How much resources need the slaughter after you... okay, let's have a look at that. Food... The slaughterhouse, it takes... It's 2-to-1 ratio, essentially. It doesn't have... Well, actually, it can take quite a bit of resources there. How many workers can it have? 50? So it will go through the livestock rather swiftly. It doesn't need to have a full complement. But it's 2-to-1 on that. And let's actually have a look at the price tags then. So meat is 336. So actually, livestock is better use of resources export as is. I have not realized that. Although the amount it takes in... Actually, no. Let's have a look. So meat is about half the food. But we can actually export more livestock. And it requires more resources and gives us more money per resource. Not more per shipment, of course, but... like, per ton of crops used, we'll actually get better money from the livestock. Alright then, so we don't actually need to worry about the slaughterhouse all that much. We'll get it done eventually, but... yeah, we could limit the slaughterhouse to cut the meat losses in the store. That is very much true. We could, hold on, we just took some livestock, didn't we? Hold on. Yeah, we did. There's about the same amount of value as a shipment of food. It's about the same size. Oh. Okay, we already have some livestock here. I wonder how much more we can actually fit in there. Well, that's another 10,000 rubles at least. Then we got our second ship approaching there. New vehicle type, another tram. Alright then. Have we got... Oh, we are actually working on this one again. Very slowly. Oh, right, we got this road done. That one still requires resources as well as that one. We haven't actually started working on that one yet, which is fine. Have we run out of crops yet? Running very low. Not entirely out though, but... Oh, and I'm guessing the dumpers are very busy still. Oh yeah, they got quite a few places where they are required. We'll require the... We got all the resources technically there. I'm just gonna use some rubles to fix that, so we'll actually have electricity for these. I mean, this one... Actually, I'm not sure. Would that be within the reach of the substation over here? I'm pretty sure it would be. But that will allow us to have everything in here within reach. There we go, so that is going forward quite nicely. We'll need to upgrade a lot of the roads here as well at some point. Just to allow the buses to move a little bit faster and use a bit less fuel. Where's that? Oh, that's bringing in more food again. Oh, hold on. How much does it? It has another 13,000. But it means that there's a bit less crops used there. In total, so that's fine. There are a lot of workers in here. And there should be dumpers moving in here. It would not technically upgrade it right away. We could technically do that though. We just have to move it around a tiny bit, but that's not really a problem. But yeah, we'd have to build the road specifically, but we could technically do a bridge. Because, was it that... It doesn't require any steel. All the resources we are producing domestically. Yeah, I suppose we could upgrade that, yeah. I suppose we could link to there, and over here we could link to that. Not gonna look pretty, but it will... Oh, right. We probably should start working on those as well. That might speed things up a little bit. But yeah, that would certainly make a big difference in the speed that the crops are being transported. Oh, and we have run out of crops. But I reckon we don't actually need to worry about this area then. We can start upgrading some of these roads. I'm not going to upgrade everything at once, but, you know, a little bit here and there. You know what? I doubt we have any vehicles coming in this way yet. Just checking. No, I don't think we do. Oh, none of the construction officers have been even assigned. Oh, right. Well, this one is assigned. We may need to increase the range. Of course, now that those have been cut off, they're not being assigned any here. Anyway, but that's alright. God, we really need the housing. Essentially, once we get that building completed, we can essentially fill it entirely with angsty teenagers that want to get away from their parents. Or rather, it's actually probably going to be parents that want to get rid of their angsty teenagers. Ooh, we may need another ambulance. And you know what? I'm going to buy one. Because the ambulances are not particularly expensive. It would be great if we get paid for sending labor away to other Soviet republics. Now, that would be fun, actually. Although, it might be ethically a bit wrong. You know, human trafficking and such like that. Now they started... No, they haven't started bringing anything here yet. How much food do we have in store? Not a lot. That may be a problem. Okay, this is another 13 tons of, 13 ton rubles worth of stuff there. How's the oil tanker doing? Also, you don't know where you are trying to go. Oh crap, did we screw up that? We may have. Okay, we go there. Yeah, I suppose we could certainly cancel the food export right now. So, instead of going here, I'm just going to delete that stop. And what I can do is wait until unloaded over there. Make sure that that's working correctly. I suppose we could potentially import the crops in here. Like, I don't think it's going to be particularly expensive. If we have a look at the price tag for crops import, now there's going to be a bit of distance for delivery cost, or the extra for delivery cost, but crops is buy, so it's 25 rubles per ton. So we need 50 per ton of livestock, so there still would be a profit there. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna auto-purchase a lot of the crops here. I mean, technically the food, or the importing the crops with the food wouldn't be necessarily terrible either. You know what, we're gonna do that as well, because even that would be profit in the long run, but it will be another hindrance for our economy, that's for sure. Right, have they... Okay, did we get the dumper? No, maybe? No, it's... Oh, god damn it, why are you still waiting here? Stopping everything. Okay, can I... Damn it. Which is the road that you're trying to go to? Hold on, let's go back and have a look at the number. We're gonna go to 159. Okay, we're gonna suspend the construction of that. You can actually go for somewhere else. 158. So we'll suspend that as well. Because we need to get the trucks actually moving and bringing the stuff there so we can get that working. We've got a little bit livestock waiting there. How's this going? Still needs more asphalt, but I mean, because the dumpers were stuck in there for a while. Oh, you're still stuck. There we go. We should be focusing on this one. Most of these have not been assigned to anything right now. Technically speaking, but... Are there any vehicles coming? Oh, there are now vehicles heading this way. There's at least one dumper. I mean, once they actually start bringing in the gravel, it shouldn't be too bad. Especially since they can use this road to get a little bit closer. Now that we're importing the crops, we are producing a fair bit more. Assuming that... Oh, right, yeah, the truck over here is waiting for the ship to arrive. Come on then. There we go. We've got both food and livestock there. Now, how badly are we doing in terms of the loans now? It's still pretty bad. About 3.2 million. Okay, so how is the export situation here? Ooh, 2,000 tons of oil already. Okay, slowly allowing the livestock farm to work again. That's good. We've gotten some of the gravel here. We're getting some workers down this way. It will take some time, but it's alright. Now, actually, what I'm thinking here is, do I even need to upgrade this road? Not necessarily, but as we already started, might as well. It's only gravel, and fuel, and time. Okay, so the wood trucks over here are just waiting for the planks to be used, and planks are not really being used, are they? I mean, they're used every now and then, but not in huge quantities. Still waiting for the asphalt there, alright then. I think we are actually gonna call it here for the night. I might actually continue this tomorrow again, sometime in the evening probably. And then I might stream something else on Wednesday, just for the heck of it. But anyway, it's been a fun stream again. So thank you all for watching, and until next time, bye bye.